I hate to say it, it's only going to be going one way, and that is Novak Djokovic will win Wimbledon this year. I can't see him losing. Simply too good. So dominant here at Wimbledon, and I reckon he's going to get to number 24 and 5 Wimbledons in a row.
The only person that can stop Novak Djokovic in this tournament is Novak Djokovic.
Andy Murray.
Oh yeah, sorry. Or Sir Andy will come on. Other than that, it'll be Djokovic against his own body. Can he keep his body fit for the whole 2 weeks? If he can, probably name on the trophy. She has the easiest draw out of everyone. And I feel that Iga will win Wimbledon. She had a practice tournament this time. She didn't have one last year. She probably learned from her mistake.
I'm going to be going for Donna Vekic, the one with the 17th easiest draw according to AI. And I'm going to be having Donna Vekic winning Wimbledon 2023.
I would love to see Novak Djokovic take home his 24th Grand Slam title this year at Wimbledon. And I would like to see Sabalenka win as well.
Sebastian Korda claiming his first Grand Slam title. On the women's side, I'm going past the Pinko.
Kicking off on the men's side, Novak Djokovic will have as many Grand Slams as there are hours in the day. And on the women's side, I'm going with Ons Jabeur. She's going to be your women's champion. Let's go!
Another big win for Novak Djokovic in the men's singles. And for the women's, I think Ons Jabeur is going to make us very happy, and she's going to take the women's Wimbledon title.
Djokovic's dreams of a calendar slam are going to be shattered again. And it's the little Spaniard that's going to do it. Carlitos Alcaraz will win Wimbledon.
Welcome back, tennis fans. I am Ben's alter ego, also known sometimes as JG's dad, although I find that offensive because I'm not that old, I think. I'm not sure. We don't really actually know the age of JG. But I am with you today for this broadcast, SVITOLINA against Iga Świątek. And let me pull up the scoreboard here. And I think JG will be joining us eventually at some point. They're both very busy with various things. Oh, there we go. Scoreboard is here. Yes. So here we are. It's a big quarterfinal. I think it's going to be quite a close one. I'm curious to go ahead and get your predictions in for what will happen in this match. I'll press this little predictions button and see what happens. JG. Oh, yes, I should mention. I think JG and Ben are not here because they're so scared of Svitolina. Just quaking in their boots. But no, I think JG's at work. I think he will be off soon, perhaps. I'm not sure. And Ben had a very important appointment. And so I'm here with you today in the home place of Iga Świątek, Poland at the moment. And we will see. Although I have to admit that I'm pulling for Svitolina. I love her story. I love her comeback. I can't believe she gave birth 9 months ago, if that, which is just bonkers. Normally, players need a bit of time to get back into the groove if they've been out of playing tennis professionally. But she just is back at 100%, like immediately, doing phenomenal. I would say even doing better than she was before. Some people have commented that she's playing more aggressively, hitting the ball harder at times than she used to, which may be something she picked up from her husband, Gael Monfils. I also heard someone commentating, not sure if it was Gil Gross or somebody else, that Monfils had developed a little bit more safety and a little bit of a different game himself a couple years ago, when they were, I think, new together. So maybe they're both helping each other a little bit to improve their results. I'm supposed to put a banner on. Yes. Ah, yes, there's the banner. Thank you. I think that was Ben or JG. I'm not sure which one. I'm going to go ahead and show, first time doing that, Ted Nervander's prediction is quite precise. Predicting 2 hours and 27 minutes, and predicting that, Svitolina is going to come out on top with 6-4 in the first, lose the second 6-3, and then win the third 7-5. I like that prediction. I think that seems, I'm going to go ahead and steal it. I'm not going to come up with my own. I'm the host. I don't have to do that. But I like that. I'll even stick with your 2 hour. Oh, that's going to be an epic if it's 2 hours and 27 minutes. But we're here for it. I'm here. I played tennis for 2 hours earlier. So now I'm hydrating with some juice and water. And we'll see what happens. Right now, the players are warming up. Svitolina is looking as focused as ever, determined. Great white Adidas outfit. Ons, so not Ons, Iga as well, always focused, always with a winner mentality. I have to say, I do love her new On sponsorship. And Ben Shelton. I was like confusing myself for a minute. I love her. I love that line. I mean, it's very expensive. I wouldn't buy it because it's too expensive, but it's a beautiful line of clothing and shoes, and I think it suits her much better than the Asics did. And since I'm hosting and have never hosted before, if you have any issues with sound or anything else, please let me know in the comments so that I can remedy any problems. Right now I have a fan on because it's quite hot here. I don't think that's affecting the sound. And let me know if I need to hold the mic closer or something like that. I'll respond to you guys all match. Any more predictions here? Oh, yes. And Cedric, thank you for the like. Anyone else? Put a like on the video. And we're ready for the first serve. Let me just... here we go. So I'm going to try to do play-by-play. Ben and Kavi are quite good at that. Svitolina serves first. They have a forehand-to-forehand trading here. Oh, Iga does she hit the line? Is that the back of the line? It's quite a dangerous early attempt, but it seems to have worked. Yes, she got the point and must have hit the line. So, love 15. And Swiatek shanks the return. Okay. So it's 15 all. I am just going to find a way to quickly share this with my Polish wife and my Polish trainer. The guy I'm playing tennis with, I'll give him a heads up here. Daniel, he was a junior champion here when he was 16 in Poland, and he wins ITF tournaments like it's stealing candy from a baby. So he's a quite good player. I was proud to lose 6-0, 6-0 to him today. Had a lot of fun, but it was some of the best. I played pretty good, I think, so I was quite happy with it. Let's see. Okay. I will be right back with you here in a second. Okay, it's 15:30, I should say. Svitolina is getting herself into a little bit of trouble already. Could this be a sign of things to come? Iga loves to attack a weak serve. Svitolina is not exactly Rybakina or Sabalenka level, or Madison Keys, we should say. All four of, I would say, the best grass court players at the moment are on the other half of the draw, which is a little bit ridiculous. Iga misses the court, and it's 30 all. I'm sure everybody feels the same way, unless you're an Iga fan and you think it's completely fair because she's number one in the world, and sometimes you deserve a lucky draw. But it's definitely given her the best path to Wimbledon finals that I could imagine, and maybe her best chance ever at winning this tournament. Although I do think she improves year after year on the grass, and she's determined to improve, unlike some people. Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud. Yeah, he's a little disappointing with his approach to the grass, but I guess everyone needs a vacation sometimes. Iga misses the court again. So Svitolina has game point. We got a little more predictions here. Jean, our wonderful Jean, is predicting Iga in 2. Oh, okay. Yep. I guess I should click those, then you. Oh, yes, and then I can get rid of them. Yeah, I'm learning the ropes here, guys. Just bear with me a little bit. Jean's also mentioning it. Vondrousova and Pegula are going back and forth and breaking each other. Yeah, updates on that match are appreciated in the comments. It's hard to do too many things at once. So normally I would like to watch, keep an eye on different matches. But in this case, I will focus on this match and rely on you guys for the updates on Vondrousova Pegula. That was not a let? I swore that was a let. It's on deuce now. They're trading backhand to backhand. Oh, Iga hits the corner, but Svitolina saves it. Did Iga hit the line again? Oh my gosh, Svitolina she's a workhorse. She almost ran that extremely difficult short ball down after getting a ball that was off the line, or I would have challenged it because it was close. Iga had a wonderful drop volley, not known for her hands, not known for her net play, but it was a wonderful half volley near the net. Very good job by Iga. Like I said, I think she is definitely adjusting and getting more used to the grass every match she plays, every practice she has. I'm just curious, are JG and Ben here listening? I think Ben is driving, so I'm not sure if he can respond, but if you guys are listening at all, just let me know if I'm missing anything else or forgetting anything. But I think I have everything up now, and the first game goes to Iga. Oh, this is I think Svitolina might just not have enough of a serve, and if she's going to get into hard rallies with Iga in every service game, it's not going to be a good match for her. So let's see what happens. But it's not a great sign for Svitolina. But she has had a wonderful run, even if she can't win this. And I know it's only 1-0, and Svitolina is great all-court player. She can definitely threaten Iga's serve. Iga is also not a serve bot, unlike Hubi and Djokovic. In the Discord for Game to Love, there was a lot of discussion about their serve botting and stats shared, and the 3 best servers for the past year, according to the statistical geniuses who put that stuff together, are, I'm not sure what the order was, but I think Kyrgios, Hubi, and Djokovic. So it was definitely a match of serve bots, and Djokovic said in the press conference that he had never felt so hopeless on return, which is astounding, and that the match could have gone either way, which is an astounding comment from Djokovic. I mean, but that's what, everybody expected. Oh, he'll get the serves back, but he just couldn't. They were too good. But he still won, because that's what Djokovic does, especially on grass at center court at Wimbledon. But Iga is carrying the Polish flag now. Iga is carrying the Polish flag now for everyone who supports the Polish players especially. And she's the last one standing, although they probably have some in doubles. They do quite well in doubles. Iga's getting ready to serve. She's up 30-love. Serve out wide. Svitolina into the net. This is maybe not going to be quite the long 3-set match we were expecting. Ted? And since I'm in charge here without Ben and JG around, I can hit like all the buttons. So maybe I'll just go through. If it gets bad, I'm just going to go through and just hit button after button like a little child. See what happens. See if I ever get invited back on here again. No, I should be hitting I should have hit the broken button, which I'll have to get back to. When Iga broke. But she held her serve, and Svitolina has another chance to get in this match with a game. Let's see what she can do. Okay, that serve was too much for Iga. She hit it long. I just feel like there's not enough on this serve, and as Iga gets a little bit more comfortable, less nervy, and gets more used to the serve, she might just start destroying it. So I'm a little bit worried for Svitolina right now. This might not turn into the battle many of us were expecting and hoping for. That's an aggressive forehand. 1-2 punch, Berrettini style, or maybe even Monfils style. I wonder, there was some talk if Monfils might come if she made it into the second week. But I haven't seen anything since then about whether or not he did. Hi, KC. And Jean there. Iga with a strong backhand. Did she clip the line again? I feel like Svitolina should maybe challenge some of these because they look just very close. Oh, beautiful attempt at a drop shot, but it hit the net. And instead of 40 love, it's 30-15. So what are your thoughts on the match at this point, fellows? Is it looking like it's going to be an Iga massacre? Is she going to open the bakery? Or is... Oh, that one went out. Or is she going to get comfortable herself and get into these points a little bit better? She's got a chance here, 40-15, to get on the board. Yes, the Vamos tennis post. I forget that I have to click these, but I'll wait till the point is over. Oh. As much as I like and respect Iga, I really miss Aga Radwanska. Even though she didn't have the same success as Iga is having, I enjoyed watching her, and she was a very fun player. Absolutely. I absolutely love Radwanska's game, that kind of skill, finesse, that style of tennis. It's my favorite. I can watch Radwanska highlights all day long. Iga is not really my style. I'm not really not a supporter, unfortunately, despite the Polish connections. I'm not a fan of that game as much, but it's clearly dominant. She clearly is going to be one of the historic greats of the sport on the women's side. I think it's going to be a challenge to stop her anywhere in the next decade, and especially at Roland Garros, the palace of her idol, Rafa Nadal, and increasingly her as well. But Radwanska had that kind of touch game that just I think is what tennis. I just love it. I think it's what tennis is about for me at least. Iga has broken 64% of return games this tournament, Jean says. So ridiculous stat. Phenomenal. Again, it shows, though, that she's not playing against big servers either. They're all on the other side of the tour, whether that's Mira Andreeva, who had a great serve and did well until she ran into Madison Keys, or Sabalenka, or Rybakina, or Kvitova. All the big servers were on the other side of the draw. Dreamt Temesis says, yeah, remember she has 50+% overall. I think that must be for the season. Yeah, for the season. Alfredo's asking for a match. We want to see a real quarterfinals here. Come on, Svitolina, give Iga a headache. Indeed. If Iga gets a headache, it might be a match. Iga sporting the PZU or PZU logo for the Polish insurance company. I'm not going to comment on that. Iga with a big, she's, you know what she's so good at? She's always on her toes. She's so quick to the ball. She's just so quick to watch where the ball is going and dart for it. And she's got to be just one of the best at keeping a focus constantly on what is happening and getting to the ball quickly. And you know what? All the best tennis players would say it's about footwork. Tennis is about footwork and the mental game. And, you know, we think it's about the hands. Obviously, it is to some extent, but the footwork is huge to get your body in the right position to hit it the way you know you can. And Iga's footwork is, I would say, it's second to none on the women's tour. I think it's second to none. I don't think anyone is so good at constantly watching the ball, getting to it in the perfect way, and getting her feet placed in the perfect way. Drums Temesis. Let's watch this point first. Oh, Iga into the net. Oh, Svitolina is building a chance here. Building a chance. 15-30 on SWIATEK serve. 2-1. Dreams Tennis. Well, if they kept putting with the Americans, I think top half, she will have a chance to win many slams. Yeah, we don't have the strongest. We don't have the strongest side in the U.S. at the moment. Kenin is a bit making a comeback, but we'll see how far she can climb. Osaka just had a baby 2 days ago, I think I just read. Oh, Iga with she almost a bit of a Radwanska squat there to get the forehand into the other side. I'm sure she learned some things from Radwanska, even though she plays a very different game. Yeah, it's a bit of she's just getting down low to get that ball. Very good movement. I mean, phenomenal squatting there to hit that ball. And I think she has said that I think she might have said that she probably wouldn't have been a tennis player if it wasn't for Radwanska, because she was such an inspiration. Oh, Iga with the quick hands. Look at that. She's improving all around. This is one thing you got to give her. She's constantly improving, like the greats do. She started off as a pure clay courter. She got more aggressive to start winning on hard courts. And now she's learning to play at the net more and learning grass. And look at where she is. I mean, she's the favorite to get to the finals at least on a surface that she says she doesn't feel comfortable on. So, I mean, you got to give her props. She's a workhorse and she deserves to be where she is. The Vamos Tennis Post was sad to see Andreeva get down on herself and get emotional towards the end of the match. Yes, I was as well. I think that point penalty really got to her. I think she's just one of those super competitors, you know. I think that's why she's so good, partly why she's so good. And she has a very hard time losing. She's 16, of course. She's growing. She's learning how to lose sometimes, but she's just got that extreme competitive nature, and it makes her, a bit. I mean, you see, she loves Andy Murray. She loves that. I don't think it's ever going to go away from her, this kind of difficulty with doing poorly. And it wasn't like she did poorly. She did great. And I think she should just be very happy for how far she got at this age. I mean, it's phenomenal. She's going to keep improving. She's got a solid game. And she was playing Madison Keys, who, when she's on fire. And, I mean, you can't, if Madison Keys is hitting her shots and she's playing as aggressive as she normally does, I mean, good luck. The problem with Keys is she hits a lot of unforced errors, and she almost hit herself out of the match, but then she got little more focused, a little more calm, and turned it around. But I think it was really on Key's racket the whole time, and Andreeva's got to feel good for what she's done here at Wimbledon and what she did. Oh, there's a challenge here at deuce. I think not sure how it works. Not sure how they have the sound on when they're doing this. Oh, it's in. Iga's shot was nicked the line. Piotrek Kowalski, Pamięć Polaków zamordowanych na wołyniu 8 lat temu przez. I'm not sure what that means, so I'm gonna just put it up there for a moment for any Polish people who are watching. Oh, Iga hits it wide. So now it's a break point for Svitolina. This is big. Alfredo Aquino. If Mira wins, she will take care of Iga. When Mira's out, she's lost. Maybe in another tournament. I wouldn't doubt her ability to win a slam at some point or more. Jean, Andreeva had a really nice run. I wonder where it put her in the rankings. It's a good question. I'm sure someone knows, son of Matt on the Discord channel. But he's not here right now, it seems. Iga Vigrai. Telling Iga to win. Dreamt tennis. Didn't Osaka target Australian Open 2024 as her return? So 7 months from now. so she's trying to beat Svitolina on the comeback. Svitolina, I think it was 9 months, but maybe 8 or 9 months since she had a baby. So her return is phenomenal. If Osaka is aiming for 7, wow, I don't believe she would do it. I think she would want to spend. I don't know. Just Osaka's personality, I feel like she would. And there's a break, so let me just do the broken thing first. Let me do it. Broken. So it's 2-2. So maybe this is the match we were expecting and hoping to get. It looks like Svitolina is going to definitely challenge Swiatek's service games as well. So I think this could be a game of a lot of breaks because I feel like both of them have a little more of an advantage on the return than on the serve, which is, I mean, it's different opinions on those kind of matches, but I sort of like it because then you just get a lot of tennis. Yes, I just feel like Osaka's personality would be such that she would not come back that quickly, but we'll see. Maybe. Who's 64? Radwanska? No, Radwanska is not 64. Not sure. Andreeva's ranked 64 now. I see. Andreeva is ranked 64 after this. The trouble she has is because she's so young, she's only allowed to play so much. She can't play too many tournaments. They set a rule on this after Jennifer Capriati, one of these young superstars a couple of decades ago, did very well, but then burned out and got caught with drugs, recreational drugs, and various other issues. And they decided to implement a policy that players under 16, under 17 or 18, I'm not sure what the rules, these precise rules are, but if you're 16 or younger, you can only play so much on the WTA. So you have to pick and choose your tournaments. That's why Andreeva has only played a few major tournaments this year. And despite her tremendous results, she will not play every tournament coming forward. She's going to have to pick and choose. So that will keep her ranking a little bit lower than it could be, but it'll give her some time to be a 16-year-old and develop before she does this full-time every day. Well, she probably does anyway. The Vamos tennis post, great news, but if Osaka does come back, I don't know if she can compete the same as she did before. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I do think one thing about Svitolina is that her style of tennis is sort of allows her to bounce back, maybe. I mean, obviously, she just looks tremendously fit and fine and everything. I mean, I really think she looks better than before, better than ever. She's got a game point here at 2-2. Let's see. Oh, Świątek tries to destroy the backhand return, but backhand to backhand trading. Świątek, she's been doing this a lot. She gets out of that backhand to backhand trading quite quickly and goes into the other corner. And she's quite good at it. So Svitolina couldn't quite play defense on that, and the ball went out. So back to deuce. I hope so. We'll see how she feels. People are hoping for Osaka to come back. I definitely hope for it. I love Osaka. Arthur says, hey, Zach. Hello, Arthur. Gene also says, hey, Arthur. He didn't say hi to you, Gene. Alfredo, we love to watch Mira play than Iga. Iga is so boring. Alfredo is not an Iga fan, but he's tuned in anyway. Are you? I guess you're going for Svitolina then. Who's doing the next match, please? Well, I think JG is going to be on for this one at some point as well. I'm not sure. And Kavi is going to be doing the next one with Djokovic Rublev, and I will be joining him. And I'm not sure yet about JG. I know Ben has a very busy day, so I'm not really 100% sure, but I do plan to do Djokovic Rublev with Kavi because I think, that's going to be a good one. And unfortunately, won't have anyone on Rublev's side on that. Maybe if JG is able to join, he will represent Rublev, but we'll see. So we got right now a break point for Iga, and Svitolina keeps hitting that same area of the doubles alley and gets broken. So let me find that broken button again. Don't forget to like this if you are watching and haven't liked it yet. We need likes to get these out to more people on YouTube. Let's catch up on the comments here. Jean is not happy with Svitolina's game here. Good break for her. Osaka had a great spell in late 2018, early 2020 to early 2021. Really enjoyable at her best. Yeah, I mean, I think most people would love to see Osaka come back into such great form. Good break back it was, but then she got broken again. It's going to be a match of breaks. Arthur, Zach, that's exactly why I like Mira's game so much. Her serve isn't that great yet, but she has the game for long, exciting rallies. Yeah, I think her serve will definitely improve, and then she's going to get very dangerous. I mean, I don't want to compare her to, I mean, it's a whole different level. But the thing that I finally was able to watch her in the match against Keys. I watched that whole match, and she reminded me a bit of Djokovic, how she could get so many balls back and put them deep, and always in a way that was not easy to attack. I mean, almost always. Or if not deep, then near a line. She just was great at getting, with all kinds of shots, getting the ball back deep or near a line. And then when she has an opening, attacking it. And just tremendous skills. Maybe she can play Cincinnati and U.S. Open, Jean says. Yeah, I'm wondering if that would be what she would do, to try to prep for U.S. Open and then play U.S. Open. Americans losing first set. Yeah. I hope Osaka will. She's pretty young, KC says. I agree. She has the opportunity, and maybe she realizes after being out for a bit, the opportunity is is not very long. It's pretty short-lived, and she's seen Venus and Serena, Wozniacki, Iga with a great play at net to go up 15-love, and others, just eager to come back after a break, and eager to not have their careers over. So maybe she's looking at that. Only 25 years old. Oh my gosh, is she that young? I didn't even realize she was that young, to be honest. So yeah, she has time, and maybe she just sees all these older players, trying to extend their careers, and realizes, hey, I should be playing in my prime. But of course, having a baby, having a family, that's a big life decision. Oh, the court got spread very wide, and Svitolina just couldn't quite keep up and put the ball into the net. And SWIATEK is up 30-love, trying to get that consolidation button. The Vamos tennis post. I hope Vondrousova can win her match. A player I have liked for a while. Her form is always very streaky. Yeah, I'm very curious because, I haven't watched her enough, but, everyone said she's very good on grass. Oh, Svitolina with a powerful forehand into the corner that SWIATEK could not return. She's really, I think, picked up some things from Monfils. This is not the old Svitolina. That was a wonderful inside-out forehand. Really something else into the corner. I mean, if Iga can't get it even to the net, I think the ball didn't even hit the net, then that's a shot. Oh, she blocks the return. I think that went long. No, they didn't go long. I swear, if I was Svitolina, I would be challenging some of these balls. I mean, maybe they're just all on the line, but yeah, if Vondrousova is so good on grass, she's obviously doing well. I wonder if she could really actually be the one that no one's talking about that makes it to the final, or even better, who knows? Arthur Muller, more concerned about 37-year-old Kerber comeback. Don't know if she can compete for titles again. No, I don't think she can. But is she really coming back? I don't know. Don't think I saw that. Svitolina's physique is incredible. Not everyone can do that, but they can still compete. Yeah, I mean, as long as, look, I'm a tennis fanatic. Oh, she's got the consolidation. I should give her the consolidation button. Consolidation button is too short. Too quick. Hold on. I'm gonna actually find the Iga button real quick. She's up 4-2. I think she deserves a button, but I don't know how you find Iga new. That must be it.
Iga SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, I'm gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, I'm gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
So Iga is looking to make her move, but Svitolina is serving better, and she's up 40-love. Good service game so far from Svitolina. Oh, and right here I see any buttons. I'm not sure what buttons you mean for the players. We have been doing the break button and the consolidation button, and now Svitolina is staying alive. 4-3 for Iga. Iga is waiting for Arina and Elina. They will demolish you. Yeah. Oh, I was telling Iga to wait for Arina and Elina. Although I think it's or Elina. They're not going to double team her. Not going to tag team her in the final. That would be something though. Could you imagine? Would be fun to see some tag team tennis, professional tag team tennis. Seeing people doing it on the recreational courts. It's sort of fun looking. But no, one of them probably will be in the final, or Ons Jabeur perhaps. or Madison Keys. Who knows? For some reason, I think Rublev is going to be easier than Hubie, Gene says. Yes, I'm very tempted to get into side chats about the coming match, but I think I'm not sure if that's would be frowned upon. So I'll try to be good. But Hubie really put up a challenge. I mean, Djokovic said the match could go either way. Was tremendous serving. Hey, mate, how are you doing? Very good, thank you. Yazda Iga. Press the button. Yes, I'm trying to get used to everything and get through the comments, but it's a different thing to watch, even to watch and be very engaged in the comments versus hosting and watching and trying to do play-by-play and respond to comments. And I got to get used to hitting those buttons more, I guess, because people are asking for them. Yazda Iga. Pegula breaks. 3-1 in the second set. Oh, all right. Yeah, I would normally be checking scores. I can't do any of this stuff I normally do. This is harder than it looks. Maybe we will have Barty 2 at Australian Open 2024. That would be nice. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't love to see Barty and Osaka come back, especially at the same tournament? That would be wicked. Oh, double fault from Iga. She's feeling the pressure. It's not even the business end, Iga. Too nervous. Spokoj. Svitolina, think, where is your fireworks, please? Yes, Svitolina's starting to pull them out. I think she's realizing she doesn't want to get into long rallies with Iga, and Iga doesn't miss much. So I think she's realizing she's got to be more aggressive, and she's playing more aggressively. Maybe she also just got more warmed up. Maybe she's just feeling the ball better. Her box is like, come on, do it. They're like a little crazy looking. Not as intense as Iga's sports psychologist, though. She's got to be the most intense person I've ever seen in anyone's box, which blows my mind that she's a sports psychologist, but that's what she does. Again, a little rally here going back and forth. Oh, Iga just smashes a winner with the forehand. Gosh, she can really hit the ball when she wants to. She still doesn't miss. It's crazy. This button is good serotonin. Yes, it is. Svitolina, please, more power and fireworks. Alfredo is begging you. Svitolina, just do it. Get the fireworks out. Iga's serving. Let's see what. Got a let. And Svitolina knocks the ball behind her back. Getting more playful, too. I'm telling you, she's picking up some things from Monfils. I mean, it was one of the more surprising get-togethers because they seem to have very different personalities, at least on the court. But I mean, that's how it is sometimes. That's how it is often. Oh, my gosh. Svitolina went for the fireworks, Alfredo, and she hit the lower half of the net. Not a good strike. I know how that goes. I've done that so many times. I think, okay, I'm going to hit a real hard one here, and it just is a bad shot into the net. Iga nervous now that Jess is coming back. Hi, folks. Not seen much of the action today so far. How are Svitolina's chances looking so far? Adrian, it's a hard call. I'm going to be honest. She's having a very hard time holding serve. She had one very good service game, but she's having a very hard time holding serve because of Iga's tremendous return game and because she's not a big server. But she's also been threatening Iga's serve here and there and has broken her as well. Obviously, she's down a break at the moment, and Iga's got a game point. Serves it pretty poorly into the net, not very close there. And, I mean, it's very hard to tell if Iga's just going to run away with this at some point, or if it's going to be a continuous back and forth kind of situation. Iga hits a good serve on the second serve, longer than she probably intended, but Svitolina puts it on her feet, have a little rally, and Svitolina wins it. So, I mean, I think in rallies, it's probably more even than you would think. Iga has a little bit more opportunity to go for big winners and not miss. Svitolina makes them here and there, but is more prone to error when she tries to play like that, I think. I mean, Iga's got the bigger game, but Svitolina's got some great defense, and she's a smart player. I really like how she's adapting her game to try to bring in some more aggressiveness, more fireworks, as Alfredo would say. Yeah, the Iga. KC is big Iga fan. Carolina, I think Caroline Wozniacki, I think she means. And Barty must come back. Carolina. It's a good, again, they have a little backhand-to-backhand rally, and Iga loves to take that down the line quickly. Now they're having forehand-to-forehand trading. Iga doesn't seem to be wanting to trade. I'm not sure why. I don't know if this is a strategy on grass, but or she just likes to take to change, break the. She probably just backs herself to change the direction and go down the line, but don't know. They're on deuce again, and second. I think that was a let probably. Did you watch Carlitos versus Berrettini game? Yes, I did watch. I sort of was going back and forth between that match and Dimitrov Rune. I think Berrettini just ran out of gas, sort of. I mean, Carlos ran him out of gas, but is that on the line? Challenge the call. Is she challenging it? I'm not sure if it was a late call. Oh, so close. Not quite though. Yep. So Svitolina has this very big problem. She's pulled the forehand into that area of the doubles alley several times today. She's having a real challenge. I mean, if I was Iga, I would be trading on the forehand like consistently, trying to create that error because she keeps making it. Wow, great little serve down the middle. Iga wins it 5-3. So I guess that's consolidation. Is that a consolidation? Because he broke her in the. I'm just going to give her button. Oh, not that one. Wrong button.
Iga, SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm eager when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm eager, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
As a viewer, I love the buttons, but I gotta say, you need these buttons just to drink here. I mean, to drink off camera, I guess. Get some liquids. Casey says they look very happy together. I think that's referring to. I believe that's referring to Monfils and Svitolina. I do think they're a very cute couple. Come on, Marketa. Wow, lovely Svitolina makes deuce. She did, and then she lost it. Oh, she goes for the little drop shot. Iga's just too good. She can always pick up a ball if she has enough time there. And she's up. It's love 30. 2 points away from closing out the set. Is it me, or do you look strikingly similar to Khabib Nurmagomedov? I do not know who this person is. I'm very curious to Google the person, but it's probably not just you if you think so. I mean, don't know. I don't know who this person is. Let's see. Oh, she's going to take Shanks at 15:30. Cool. Thanks for the update. Seems like Svitolina is in it, but up against it due to the effective aggression and serve effectiveness disparity. Yes, I 100% agree with that assessment, Adrian. I think you figured it out real quickly. That's exactly the assessment that I would give if I was more eloquent and did a better job of saying what's happening here. But that's definitely what it's been for the whole set. I think it's the way I keep thinking about it is just on the verge of Iga running away with it, but don't really know what Svitolina can come up with. Bravo, Iga. Jan Motyka. Must be Polish. Svitolina's attacking inside out forehand was impressive and reaped a rich harvest in sets 2 and 3 against Azarenka in her previous match. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of that. So that's great insight. It does seem to be a weapon of hers that she should pull out whenever she has the chance against Iga. I think she needs some weapons here. She's got a game point to stay in the first set. 40-30. High ball toss and very long serve. And then she kicks it with the outside of her foot. Let's see here. Great Adidas tennis wear. I love her outfit. It's very nice. Oh, it's in. Oh, they have a little rally here. Forehand to forehand. She smashes a forehand. Getting more aggressive. And then down the line. Wow. Svitolina pulling out some Monfils power. I wonder if she thinks of him sometimes during match. What would Monfils do here? What would Monfils tell me to do here? I'm sure they are great coaches for each other. A former UFC champion. Well, I'll take that. Thank you very much. From Dagestan, Russia. Oh, I love it. This is getting. I have to find this later. I don't see how to even copy this. This from here, but I have to find it later and look him up. All right. So 5-4. I think Svitolina deserves a button there because she got out of a tight game to stay in the set. Technically, we're in the business end, and I expressed my dislike of the business end button last night, but I had some people saying they liked it, and they even convinced me a little bit to like it as well, perhaps because it reminds them of old action movies, maybe old James Bond kind of movies. But actually, I don't see the business end button here. So maybe, there's the business end button. I'm going to put it on. More buttons, people said. More buttons. Nice hold under pressure from Love 30. I agree, Adrian. I think Adrian is also pulling for Svitolina. I just love her story, her comeback story right now. Of course, playing for Ukraine, as they all are right now, giving inspiration. I saw that she got a Wimbledon ticket for a big Ukrainian tennis fan, a little girl. Wonderful, very aggressive. I think this is how she's got to play. I really like this. She's getting more aggressive here instead of just hanging in a rally and waiting to see what Iga does, which I think is never a good idea. Never, ever. I would never have that game plan against Iga because she doesn't miss and she's able to hit winners as soon as she gets the opportunity. And Svitolina's decided she needs to come at her. And that's what she's doing. So let's see if she can do it enough to get a break back and perhaps bring this to a tie break. Right now, it's Love 15 on SWIATEK's serve. Iga is focused. Oh, Svitolina hits the baseline. SWIATEK was not ready for it. And she hits it long. Love 30. Svitolina is coming at her hardcore, even hitting the ball right at her. She's fighting. So come on, Elina. And the Pegula-Vondrousova match is tied 1-1. Iga, focus again. First serve. Here she goes. Very windy. Oh, very wide. Slices it wide. Second serve with the wind. All All right, serve is in. Svitolina with her turn. Svitolina staying aggressive, even on a hard ball. She's just bringing the power at her, bringing it back, and Iga can't handle it and hits it long. It's love 40. Break point. Is there a break point button? There's not a break point button, is there? Why is there no break point button, Ben? What in the heck have you been doing here? Oh my gosh. I would like a breakpoint button. That's exciting. You know, you get excited. You want a quick breakpoint button, right? Svitolina getting herself pumped up with the footwork, with the practice swing as Iga is doing something with her head and her hat. This is Iga under pressure. She starts getting these little ticks and these like kind of like has to do this or that. It's like it's a bit. You hope it doesn't develop further because it's a bit of an issue already. She doesn't like when she is not completely in control of the match. Love 40 serving. First serve into the net. Second serve. Got some wind here. Oh, it's not that bad. Iga bouncing the ball. Let's see. Oh, that was long. Yes, double fault. And she's broken for 5-5. I'm going to give a break button. And then under pressure, playing so aggressive in every point on Iga's serve to stay in the set. Svitolina deserves another button. Oh, I just noticed the lamb shank button. Yes, I got to use that one. Okay, they're in a rally. Iga's trying to be more aggressive herself now. I think she doesn't. I think she's getting a little bit rushed. A little bit like. I don't think she likes. I don't think she's just responding calmly. I think she's responding in a kind of rushed manner that's making her hit a lot of. Oh, she's hit 14 unforced errors compared to 7 for Svitolina. This is not a usual kind of comparison for Iga, who doesn't hit a lot of errors. Oh, and there's the shank. I get to use the shank button. All right. This is a match. I'm telling you this. Yeah, I think we got what we wanted. Adrian Alfredo. This is happening now. If we could get some more likes too, we have get some more likes on the video. Oh, Iga hits it out again. Oh, she's getting upset. She's getting very upset. 40 love for Svitolina. I got to catch up on some comments here, but Iga's doing the I'm not ready, put my racket up thing, but Svitolina didn't look like she was bothered. She just served. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see. Served it wide though. And that is a double fault as well. Let me see. Where are the comments? My favorite beer is Heineken. Let's go to 7-Elevens. Looking forward to Iga Rybakina final, Ram Bakshi says. It's a very likely one. Svitolina gets that serve in, and does Iga barely miss it? Yes, she does. So 15 all. How is Iga? Don't have time to watch, Arthur says. She was doing very well. Svitolina got a bit more aggressive, and Iga has not responded well to that. And now Svitolina is up 6-5. We hit the business end button, and it all fell apart for Iga. She's just controlled aggression by Svitolina. Yes, that's what's happening. Great play. This is very impressive. This is impressive. Nothing crazy. She's long been able to move well. Yep, she's a great mover, Svitolina. She's playing, with a. She was hitting a lot of balls out earlier in the set when she was trying to be aggressive and doing some good ones. But towards the end of the set, with her back against the wall, Svitolina has really come on with some very constantly aggressive, controlled but constant aggressive pressure on Iga, which Iga has not handled well. She's tried to respond with her own aggression, but it's been sort of nervous and rushed, and she's hitting a lot of errors. Last we saw, she had twice as many unforced errors as Svitolina, 14-7 it was, and she's hit some since then. Just finding enough power, enough depth, bringing the pressure on to Iga here. Yes, Adrian has phenomenal analysis here of the match. Hope Elina gets this to a tiebreak. Yeah, I mean, she even has the opportunity now to win it with a break of serve. So we'll see what's possible. Keep the pressure on. Wow, double fault for the break. Yes. Tension has definitely gone up a few notches. I agree. It basically, I hit the button. The button that everybody's been begging for. And we got some pressure. As we know, Game to Love does control the tennis universe. We are completely in charge of what happens in the world of tennis. Happy to be one of the tennis gods here at the moment. Come on, Svitolina. Adrian, Iga feeling rushed and starting to go for too much. Look like she's feeling a bit of the heat to me. Honestly, I don't even remember Iga getting quite like this. Seen her getting disrupted and mentally agitated by a player doing well. And I've seen her being overpowered by Rybakina, but she's just like trying to play a little bit too aggressive in response to Svitolina upping the aggression, and the result is not going well for her. I don't know. She's not playing within herself, as you might say. Svitolina puts it in the corner. Oh my, Svitolina's got to do a little more. She does a little more. She put the ball right in the corner, and Iga saved it. Svitolina had the option for a big winner, but she was a little soft on it going to the other side, just trying to be careful. Iga got the ball back, and Svitolina had to make a pretty hard little volley at the net there. Not even at the net, but it was sort of a hard position. That's a kind of a hard spot to be in, the middle area, death zone. But she made the shot, and now she's up. It's love 30 on Iga's serve. She gets a let, barely. Lucky to not have that fall on her side of the net. I'm going to read this comment after the point here. Oh, into the net. She's not serving well right now. Not when serving Russian rounders, when trying to reach the ball instead of... Yep. She's perfect analysis from Adrian there. Read all of Adrian's comments. He's really analyzing. Actually, I'm not. Adrian could be a girl or a boy. I mean, a man or a woman. So, Adrian, if you feel like it, let us know your gender. But tremendous analysis here. Oh, and Svitolina slices it long. 15-30. Mama is doing well. Yes, she is. Yep, that's just what we wrote. So, 15-30. Gonna get some tense point after this. If she doesn't win this one, even so, 30-all would be. She's really struggling with her first serve. I think the pressure is also affecting that. She's hitting and it could just be end of the first set kind of fatigue kicking in a little bit, but I think it's the nerves. Oh, she gets a let. I think she's just having trouble. Sort of doing the thing which you see players do. You can call a double fault sometimes when a player is just taking a little bit longer than normal on the serve, like thinking too much or something. She's doing that a little bit here. Gets that one in. She's got a reliable second serve, but Svitolina destroys the return. Forehand inside out to absolutely put Iga. Iga couldn't even get the ball close to the net. This is 15-40. We have set points here, which is a bit shocking after what we saw at the beginning and even in the middle of the set. Iga serves out wide. No need for a challenge because they call it out and Iga is not challenging. So Svitolina had her hand up thinking she might need to. Second serve. It's in the box. Svitolina attacks it, but it's a very high bounce, so she couldn't put too much on it. Iga is getting aggressive now. Oh, but she slices it wide, and Svitolina has the first set. Holy moly, I did not expect that. This is this is very very exciting. I'm trying to find something here, but just check something here while we have a break. But I think tremendous analysis here from Adrian. Keep it up. Not sure what else there is to say that we haven't been saying towards the end of the set. The only thing I would sort of highlight is, I mean, under pressure, Svitolina just took it to her. Svitolina just came at her. 100% just full aggression. I mean, controlled aggression, as Adrian said. It really is kind of controlled aggression here. But it's definitely, she's definitely coming out SWIATEK, and SWIATEK was not handling it at all. She tried to bring it back with her own aggression, but in a very uncontrolled way, and just sort of lost touch, lost focus with the sorry, I'm just trying to confirm something on. Okay. So yeah, let's look at the stats here. 2 for 2 break points for Iga, 3 for 3 for Svitolina. So the servers are not doing well under the pressure of a break point, and the returners are doing great. That's sort of the story of the match. This is more of a returners match than a servers match. Iga's 10 winners, Svitolina 4, but Iga has 13 unforced errors, 10 on the forehand, and Svitolina has only 5 unforced errors. So again, I mean, Svitolina's got the controlled aggression, whereas Iga has lost her composure. And yeah, I'm not really sure what's going. I don't know if she's just feeling I think she might have. I think her and her mental coach, her sports psychologist, might be smack talking to each other. I'm not sure if. Not sure. Let's see. Iga in the notepad. She's reading her notepad. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Let's just see what's happening with the other match while we have a break between sets. Let me see here what's happening. I can finally do a little bit of changing a channel and see what's up. Oh, is the match over? What's happening there? I need to check somewhere else. Someone got an update here. What's the score in the Vondrousova Pegula match? Is there rain? We have a rain issue. They're getting ready to close the court. Hold on. Yeah, Adrian, you were the lucky token who came in here and gave Svitolina. I mean, she basically, I think you saw a little bit of how it was going, and you had perfect analysis of how the first set was going up to that point. And then Svitolina just all of a sudden decided, okay, I'm not going to lose this by being passive. If I'm going to lose this, I'm going to lose it on my racket. And she got a lot more aggressive. And it wasn't just going for winners. She was hitting balls hard into SWIATEK. She was just bringing the pressure. And, she's historically had such a controlled, non-aggressive game. She was more of a defensive player who just tries to make the other player miss. But she hasn't historically put so much pressure, I think, on the other player. I mean, sort of a kind of Djokovic evolution as well. Whereas now it looks like she's just trying. When it clicks, she decides, okay, I'm going to put the pressure on the other player, and they're closing the roof on court 1. And that was just too much for Iga. I don't know if she could have handled it. She could have handled it mentally a little bit better. I feel like she would have the game to respond, but she just didn't seem to handle it mentally. She seemed to get frazzled, a little bit thrown off by it, and decided she would be aggressive, but not in her normal aggressive way, which is always so consistent. Like, that's one of her just phenomenal strengths, that she can be super aggressive, but consistent and not miss. And in this case, maybe it's the grass too. It's still not her most comfortable surface. She was being aggressive and very reckless. So this is the situation. So the other match where they're closing the roofs on both courts, it seems. But in the other match, the score is 6-4 Vondrousova in the first set, 6-2 Pegula in the second set. And she's winning 3-1 in the third set. And of course, that's why they're closing the roof. Now, I'm actually surprised. I mean, so we're going to have to wait for the roofs to close. One moment while I deal with something. Let me just I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to be right back in a moment, but I'm going to put on this this highlights video to take a quick break while we wait for the roofs to close. Be back in a moment.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the 5th. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think? Okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I'm just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow
Not
up.
supporting your man.
Delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's too good! He's done it!
Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal.
What?
2nd time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won! He is in the final! JG's it! He has done it! Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the Madrid semi-finals! I've never quite seen anything quite like this because
and she doesn't need him! She doesn't need him! She falls to the floor! Iga Swiatek has won another Grand Slam! Amazing! Look at the emotion all over her face. They embrace at the net. Wow! Oh, Marin Cilic hits the forehand down the line! Oh my gosh! And we have match point, ladies and gentlemen.
John, Game to Love Podcast. When you say you were confused about your tactics, what do you mean?
It's into the net and
He's done it! He's done it! Novak Djokovic has won Wimbledon. Not lost here since 2017.
Oh, an ace! It's just ace number 5 of the match. Carlos Alcaraz has come through in 5. My partner has literally just woken up for work and I've not been to bed yet.
Yes! He's done it! Carlos Alcaraz! And look at him on the floor crying.
So
he's
good.
He's sobbing, he's thrown the racket.
Oh.
What a day for Carlos Alcaraz. He wins the match in 4 sets. Vamos, Carlitos!
Backhand's in down the line. Cross court from Iga.
She's
Forehand.
gone long!
It's long!
She's gone long! Iga wins her 3rd Grand Slam.
Djokovic get a good serve in.
Hour 32 on the clock.
Ace! Djokovic gets 6!
Idimo Novak!
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans! Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some may call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic Watchalong of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us, of course. We've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the 3rd set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the 5th. If he gets there.
All right, I'm back, and the players were warming up. Now Iga is talking to the umpire. Not sure. No, she's warming up. So maybe that was before that she was talking to the umpire. Didn't catch that. If anyone caught that, feel free to put it in the comments here. But they're warming up and should be playing in a moment. What are your thoughts on... let me fix... Yes, I've got some red Polish shorts for Iga on the bottom half, but I'm actually going for Svitolina here in Iga's home of Poland because I like Svitolina a lot. I love her story. I love her comeback, and I would really love to see her just keep going. We've all been watching the match, or most of us here have. If you've been watching or if you've just joined, how do you expect the second set to go? I think the first set was a bit of a surprise. We wondered if Svitolina could somehow hang in and then perhaps win it. But there was also a lot of risk of Iga blitzing her and running away with it. I mean, it almost felt like that was on the verge of happening for a while in the beginning of the set. But Elina did come back, and then she brought super aggression at the end of the set, and Iga couldn't handle it or couldn't respond. Oh, and she's bringing even more aggression. Wow. Honestly, that point deserves a button because she just absolutely, that was one of the best points I've seen on the women's side all tournament. This is a real performance from Svitolina right now. She's up 30-love. But yeah, getting back, do you think she can keep up this pressure? Do you think Iga will continue to struggle with it? Or do you think Iga is going to turn this around and come back and at least win the second set, if not the match? What are your thoughts? Right now, there's a lot of hard hitting back and forth. I thought Iga won the point, but was apparently out. She's really upped her level, upped her power, upped her placement, and she's up 40-love to start the second set. Yes, in the meantime, please hit the like button below the video. Get us some more views on Google so that you can pay JG and Ben's tennis bills. It is now 1-0 for Svitolina. Does she deserve it? I want to give her the button all the time now, especially after the pressure earlier that I wasn't giving enough buttons, apparently. Should I give her one more? Well, we'll save it. It's 1-0. The Vamos Tennis Post says, we can start with... WTF Iga. What the fudge? The Vamos Tennis Post, really good set from Svitolina, kept breaking back and putting pressure on Iga and got her results. Adrian Wilson, yep, she's known before this Wimbledon for being a defensive counter-punching player, which gets her so far, but isn't enough in matches in big tournaments against the best opponents like this one. 100% agree. But she has been changing that, and she even talked about it. In the meantime, yes, we have some comments here. I'm not sure what that means. Does the break favor either player here? I suspect Svitolina didn't really want a break. Yeah, I would assume that letting Iga cool off any more than any extra minute of Iga's chance to cool off was probably helpful for her. She was really looking unsettled and irritable at the end of that set. But it wasn't a very long break. They closed the roof pretty quickly. I'm not even sure if it was longer than a normal break after a set. She was finding good rhythm in her ground strokes. Then the rain came. Yeah, Svitolina was. There's also, a case of the conditions changing with the roof closed. But so far in the second set, it looks right where it left off, except that Iga does seem to have calmed down a little bit and is playing her normal game more, which is aggressive enough. If she plays her normal game, she's got enough aggression. I think her mistake was trying to get more aggressive in response to Svitolina upping the aggression. Kind of as we say, a pissing contest, but that's normally, it's not appropriate. But but yes, I think Iga has realized that playing that kind of out of her normal mode was not working, was not the smart thing to do, and she's gotten back to her normal self. She's still clearly irritated and bothered, and she's got her tics, which seem to grow by the year. But Svitolina seems to be a lot more dialed in than she was at the beginning, where she was hitting a lot of errors. And now she's just not missing, but was just a little bit too easy for Iga there, and she hit a down the line winner. She's looking more her normal self now, and I think if Iga plays at her normal level, she would still win the match. But it's hard to say because Svitolina's got tremendous defense, and when she starts bringing the pressure, it's something new. It's something to sort of, we have to gauge in more tournaments. I mean, I guess it also helps her on grass that it goes further, because it's not like she has the power of Iga or Sabalenka or Rybakina. Game to Love Tennis Podcast says Ben's surprise package for Wimbledon, Svitolina. Yes. I never know if that's JG or Ben controlling that the Game to Love account there. Does anybody know? Is that JG or Ben highlighting Ben's surprise package? I feel like it would be Ben, but he's driving, I think, unless he's done driving. Svitolina into the corner. Nice shot. Perfect placement. The Vamos Tennis Podcast. Let's see if the break has affected or helped Iga. I think it has helped Iga. We'll see what happens next, though. Yazda Iga, the hedgehog. Oh, hedgehog. So cute. I love hedgehogs. I will tell you, I never saw a hedgehog. I'm from Florida, and I never saw a hedgehog in the wild until I was in England for some reason. And oh my goodness, I could not believe it. I went bonkers. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a hedgehog. It's a hedgehog in the wild. Holy moly. So it was quite fun, and I absolutely love them. They're the cutest little things. That's one reason I would love to live in England. One of the only reasons. That and Wimbledon. But the rain, my goodness, the rain. I just wouldn't enjoy that. Ben is handling the Game to Love Tennis Podcast handle and highlighting Ben's surprise package for Wimbledon Svitolina. Very nice way. Yes, no way JG would highlight my amazing picks. Yeah, that's sort of what I thought, but it was also weird to highlight Ben's and not say my. But I guess it also makes sense. Oh my gosh. That shot. That was so bad. She was up 40-love. She had an easy ball at the net, and Svitolina pulled a Zachary and just she just didn't hit it properly and just hit it into the net. Oh my, that's tough. She better win this game after that. If she loses this game after losing that shot to finish the game, that would be epically bad. Oh no, and now she's double faulted. This is a little bit scary. This could turn into a disaster of a service game after being such a good start. Up 40-love, easiest put away shot. And she blew it, and now she double faulted. And now she might be having some mental struggles. This is normal. I mean, you do something like that, you're going to start struggling. It's not... Okay, she got the second serve in, but she's sort of froze, and it's now deuce. Oh, her coaches are like, just cool, it's okay. Just, got to move on. You got to say, Rick Macy says you got to have a tennis player has to have like a 7-second memory or 21-second. I forget what the second count is, but your memory has to be short enough that by the time you start the next point, you've forgotten the last one. Although that wouldn't go very well for actually learning to play tennis. So not sure if it's 100% accurate, but obviously the point is that you got to drop what happened in the previous point if it wasn't good, or even if it was good, and you just got to stay focused in the moment, play in the now. This is a good tennis lesson, and Svitolina is trying to demonstrate the lesson for us by getting her head back in the game after that disastrous series of points from 40 love up. Just calm down. We got Kavi in the house. Ya boy Kavi. Hey, Zach. Yes, we are from the same generation and we love the same. Oh, no. Terminology. Oh, my. Svitolina. She's really struggling after just missing that easy put away. Man, this is... Oh, this is tough to watch. This is painful. Oh my gosh, she can't get a first serve in now either. The Vamos Tennis Podcast. Hi, Kavi. Alfredo, I love Mama to win. Iga is attacking her now. Now she's using her natural aggression. JG's pick Vekic is not doing well. Not doing well at all. It wasn't the worst pick. Vekic is dangerous and she was having a good run, but it ended up being a poor pick. And Svitolina ended up being a very good pick. So there's no doubt that Ben won that battle, which, frankly, this whole podcast is built on JG and Ben battling each other on tennis matters. It started with them working together in an office somewhere while in England. Oh, and Iga gets the break. Where's the break button? Oh my gosh, it's got to be one of the worst games. Oh my gosh, to go up 40 love, to have the easiest shot imaginable, and then to hit it into the net, and then double fault, and then lose the game. That is pain. Holy moly, that is not what Svitolina needed right now. So Iga is up 2-1. We'll see if she can consolidate. And yes, Ben, I will use the consolidation button for the first time today if she consolidates on this break. I got a little bit lost with the breaks in the first half and didn't use it. Snehil, yes, we got a supporter here. Snehil Kumar, hi Zach, hello. Your boy Kavi, hello, bye. Sab, Snehil Kumar, are you enjoying this match? Svitolina is on fire right now. She was until that very unfortunate game. I just hope she can get past it quickly. She really needed to get past it quicker. Oh, they're replaying this shot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know the shot because I'm very talented at doing what she just did. At thinking, oh, this is easy. I just gotta, and then you don't move the racket enough. You just block it too much and it just goes into the net. You got to make sure you come in on that and that you don't just knock it into the net. Iga now serving second serve. Hi, new guy. Yes, I'm a new guy, old guy. I did these a year ago, but it's been a long time. And some people joked back then. Oh, Iga misses it. Some people joked that back then that I looked like JG's dad. And some people called me JG's dad, which I will say I think is quite funny, but I also take offense to because I think if I was JG's dad, I believe I would have been a very naughty young boy, but I'm not sure exactly JG's age, so I can't say. Concentration matters. Adrian Wilson, that is a fact. She really needed to just let go of that. I mean, I know it's hard, but frankly, if you're a pro tennis player and you make a really stupid shot, you've got to have built up the experience to say, okay, it happens. Everybody makes stupid shots, move on, and then finish out the game. But instead, she's just struggled, and she hit a double fault on the next point. She hit a bad error on the one after that, and she just lost the game. Now she's a little bit back in it, but she still seems a little tentative, and she hits that one long in a sort of bazooka rally. They were shooting the balls back and forth at each other. Tremendous hitting, but Svitolina couldn't hang in and hit the ball long. So we'll see what happens next. Let's go Svito. Hate her, but I hate Iga more. Oh my, Manor Sapphire bringing the hate. This is not good. Emotions don't help. Mama, please don't throw away the win. We are happy from the Philippines watching your game. Alfredo from the Philippines. Oh, my best tennis friend in the US is a Filipino. Filipino grandma. But Kavi, yes, it will be even. Oh, look, there's. Oh my gosh, somebody wants to join the stream. I'm so excited. Oh, look at that. We have a real Game to Love podcaster on the stream now. Look at this.
You mean the better GTL podcast?
Yes.
Then you've got the best one.
A much better than me one. I would say you and Ben are equal. You have very different strengths and weaknesses. But frankly, I'll be honest, you guys, you built the show on your hilarious battles and camaraderie. And it's always good to see you guys on.
I appreciate that, Zach. You've been doing a good job. I've been trying to listen to your commentary. I've not watched much of the actual match. But for me, it seems like Elina had this on her racket after winning that first set, and she's let it slip in the second.
Yeah, I mean, I've read out the commentary from Adrian, which I think was absolutely perfect analysis. So if you heard that, you heard what happened in the first set. I would say Iga calmed down when she came out into the second set. So it was good on her to get her head together and not continue the way she was playing in the end of the first set. So she really came out and she's just playing her normal game, which she was not playing.
I'm super impressed, though. I didn't think Svitolina would have this kind of performance in her.
Well, Swiatek went up 2-0, and my goodness, you had the feeling she might just do what she does and run away with it, you know?
Exactly.
And Svitolina barely hung in there, and it wasn't really like all the time you're thinking, how long can she hang in? And then she just turned a switch, and she got aggressive, and that whole match shifted. I mean, it was a whole different match after that, but now, I mean, Svitolina really lost her head a bit. Did you see that shot?
No, but I heard you explaining it. All I've gone is off your commentary.
You'll see it, but she was at the net with time. She had come up to the ball.
That's what Hubie Hurkacz did, didn't he, in the tiebreak
against
Djokovic? He had the chances, was serving brilliantly, one mistake, and against the very best players, that's all it takes. And
that's true, yeah.
And I don't know, that's a really strange double fault from her. Went some distance long. I don't think she's going to be too bothered, though, because she was 30 love up. And I'm going to say something crazy. I don't think Iga has got this set wrapped up. I feel maybe it could be dangerous, her up a break early, because Svitolina can play with the freedom. She's got the set cushion as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see her break back towards the end.
Well, I'd say it's very hard to read Svitolina the whole match. It's just hard because she's sort of going between different phases of her game style. And then losing that confidence after that point, you're going to have to see that point. I mean, they're going to have to replay it again, hopefully, but it was worse than, it was one of the worst I've ever seen. Like there was a short ball. She was up at the net. She had all the time in the world. She just tried to touch it over and she hit the net. And it was just like, what are you doing? Like, there's so many ways you could finish that point.
We've got your boy Kavian saying, look at this amateur, no green screen set up.
Oh, I thought you were saying on me, but yes, JG as well.
No. That's not very nice, Kavi, saying that about poor Zach.
I was like, I love Kavi throwing shade at an amateur. This is great. And I was like, oh, no, he's trying to...
No, Kavi's sending for me. Yeah, sorry, guys. I've not had the opportunity to have the green screen set up today because I'm in a different location. But the commentary is going to be as good as ever. So that's the main thing.
Well, I personally think it's always better when there's two people to comment. I mean, that's why they have two on the broadcasts, or 3, as I think it was you highlighting that 3 was a terrible. Was it you or someone else? Just they had 3 on BBC, and it was just like, maybe that was in the Discord threads.
Yeah, I don't think it was me.
It was bad. It was like, gosh, you got too many people on this commentary. 3
Three's too many. 2's the perfect number. You need one doing the commentary of the match, and then someone doing some color commentary, speaking to the live chat. Obviously, there's no live chat on the official broadcast, but that's the beauty of YouTube, because we have you guys watching it with us, and we get to hear what you guys have to say in real time. And looking at the live chat, I would say it's pretty even. Usually, we have a lot of eager fans in. But I would say, I don't know if maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like there's quite a few who would like to see Svitolina win.
Yeah, I would say they lean a little more Svitolina, but maybe half and half.
Yeah, which is quite cool. And she definitely does carry a lot of fans. You've got to remember, she was a wild card into this event. She played pretty well in the build-up to it. But since Wimbledon has been outstanding, and she's had to beat some difficult players to get to this situation. And no one more difficult than Iga, the number 1. Who we know is not amazing on the grass, but still
look
is
at
number
that
1.
shot. Oh, are you a little behind me?
I am a little bit. That's a really good return from her. Then opens up with a forehand cross court. Love 15. And this is why I believe that she can get into this set still.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think when you were saying that, I was thinking she sort of seems like she's turning it around after that mess up. She took her longer than it should to sort of turn herself back. But then she was struggling to just hit the court on anything. And
I mean, more what I mean is the fact that I think it's beneficial for her to be broken early rather than towards the end. Like, she can play now with that set cushion, down a break early, and play with a little bit of freedom, as if, I can play to try and get back into the set rather than to sustain the eager pressure. And when you play with a freer way, I think it will benefit someone like an Elina.
Yeah, 100% agree. I'm always I don't like when my player breaks early in a set. Like, I'm always afraid, that's too early to break. Now you're going to get broken back. You're going to lose the momentum. It's going to be a shift of momentum, and you're going to lose the set.
My word! What a return! She's done another one. Two returns off the Iga serve. That one was better because Iga didn't even get a racket to it, and it's 15-30. What a returner she is.
I'm telling you, this new Svitolina, when she pulls out this aggressive card, she serves
well as well, by the way. She's the 3rd on the ace count this tournament at Wimbledon on the women's.
Oh, wow. See,
behind Rebecca and Saba.
I was saying she's not a good server, but I guess she's
3rd biggest server this tournament at Wimbledon.
Interesting. But I think, too, she's got that built-in, and sort of like Iga, they have this built-in don't miss mentality. Both of them, because that was their style for a long time. Don't miss.
Ooh, double fault from Iga. She missed that time. Maybe it's not built in.
I think when a player has that, I mean, in the ground game, but when they have that built-in don't miss mentality and they try to get more aggressive, they still have it in there. It's still in their DNA. It's still like they still don't miss easily. So
what you mean? Well, 2 break points coming up. Iga serving.
To
the backhand of Svitolina. Svitolina gets it deep, and Iga goes long. And like I thought, Svitolina is not done. She breaks back. We're on serve. 3-3, up a set. And we could be in for a shock. And maybe Ben's champion, Iga, going out.
I'm going to leave the buttons to you. I'm very happy the pressure of the buttons plus the comments is off because, man, it's a lot to manage. It's harder than it looks.
No, it really is. And we need to work on our chemistry maybe with the buttons. I know Ben's in the live chat.
You can have the buttons. Yeah.
We've got Ben in the live chat saying me and Covey will show them how it's done later. So some fighting talk there from Ben. If I'm honest, I think me and Zach is a better team than Covey and Ben. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
I like this one. Son of Robin Records saying, Zach, a fake Polish fan. So for the history, my wife is Polish. I lived here for 11 years. I'm here at the moment, but I'm American and live in Florida. And I am not nationalistic, so it doesn't matter if they're American or Polish. I just like who I like, and I really dislike some Americans. I really love some. I really love Hubie. I'm not a fan of Iga. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna say anything about my wife, but I will just say that we're on the same page with many players. So
Okay, interesting. I mean,
So
I'm very similar. Like, I am not someone who
Yeah.
just blindly supports a player because he's from the nation I'm from. There is some crossover, but it purely relates to the player and who I like. I
Yeah.
don't really care where they're from so much. Of
Yeah,
course,
there
there's
may
some
be
great
some-
stories and narratives which
Yeah.
adds to the story and makes it a little bit more special at times. But ultimately, it's all about the player, all about the sport, and how they perform on a tennis court. That's a
40
great
love.
shot there from Svitolina, backing this
40
up
love
with a 40
on-
love.
Yeah.
We'll give her the button if she can hold to love.
She's got her mojo back. Yeah, I know. I've noticed that with you as well. I mean, there's obviously cultural things sometimes where you might, connect with someone more. We love Tommy Paul. Eubanks. I feel, I have some. There's some things about Eubanks that just make me feel. It's just something I feel comfortable and relate to, but I think that's for everyone because everybody seems to love him.
Yeah, it must be the height, Zach. Maybe you're just really tall, and that's why you.
No. It's just, I'm from Florida. He's from Georgia. There's just some things that you that are probably more comfortable and similar. But
Okay, well, it is a game to love. So let's press the button, and of course the Svitolina one because she's back in control here. Wow, what a button that is.
Yeah, we've had. Oh, she's snorting. That's illegal. No, she's trying to breathe better, I think. But we've had Snehil request the JG impression a couple times, and Game to Love, that's Ben there requesting it. I can't do impressions well in general. My impressions of JG are horrible, but I have to hear more before I would even attempt it. Like I couldn't even attempt an impression right now. I have to have your voice in my head a little bit more.
Is it not there anyway?
No, not at the moment. I'm sure it's it's just
we've got Ben saying JG and his dad commentating had much longer to gel than me and Covey.
Oh boy!
I was hoping it is in your head if you're my dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How'd you get such a weird accent?
Yeah, I don't know how we differ so much.
No, I never. I've said before.
Where have you been, Dad? All my life.
We love the British. Oh, with the passing shot, we have to figure out how we
She's not missing right now.
I would say whose timing is better for the viewers, maybe, or maybe I should just wait. I should just wait because we can't sync up if I don't wait. So I will wait to react. But that was a great passing shot from Svitolina. She's looking to. Oh my gosh! If she broke her here, that would be a whole.
What a turn up for the books. 3-1 down in the second.
Oh.
Now she's 4-3 up. Love 15. The serve's in. Good 1-2 combination from Iga. Thunders the forehand cross court. Svitolina, no chance of getting there. Not even Carlos Alcaraz could have got that one.
That's Iga's 1-2. So good. She and Hubie, they must really teach the 1-2 punch well here in Poland because they both are really good at that. They hit a big serve, they come in on a short ball, and they almost never seem to miss the cross court forehand. Well,
Hubie serve. I think it just catches the back edge of the line, so it's going to be a let.
Good luck. Lucky
there. Svitolina's going to challenge it. You don't see that often, challenging the fact that it's not a let.
I was complaining because she should have challenged more earlier in this in the match. I thought, but yeah, she thought it was out, I guess. But
what a waste of a challenge! It's going to be first serve for Iga, 15-all.
Yes,
she takes her time. Iga recently with the serving. Serves eventually down the tee. Great return from Svitolina. Even better though from Iga. Puts it back the same way. 30-15. 2 points away from the game. And a 4-all. You got your boy Covey in saying, don't hold yourself back for JG, Zach. Let it all out.
Yeah,
Let it
no,
all out.
it's very hard to. It's hard for me to like bring the energy on my own. Like I'm trying to be. Ben is very good at this. Is one of Ben's
He's
skills.
good.
He's very good at just bringing the energy and like being a professional kind of commentator. Kind of. I struggle being like very.
Did you see that shot?
Emotive.
That one's got to get you excited. Down the line, on the run.
Yeah. But you're going for Iga, aren't you? Aren't you an Iga?
I do like Iga, but Ben's got Iga winning the bracket, so I don't want him to win. I'm more anti-Ben than...
You're based which human you want to succeed based on Ben's pick. This is this is the petty GTL stuff that we love. This is what makes GTL special.
It can't get any pettier, the fact that I want Iga to lose purely because of Ben. That is the only reason.
This is epic. Oh,
I do like Svitolina as well.
Yeah, well... I wasn't sure because I know you're an Iga fan, Ben's Iga fan, but the Svitolina story.
I do really like her. So maybe if it was against a different player, I'd be like, oh, let Ben have a win for once.
She's
But that's not the case. Svitolina's one I don't mind.
But how deep does your hate for each other go?
Oh, very deep. Great first serve. Is she going to finish her off? You'd think so, but she's looped it up, and it's going to be a big smash from Iga. It's in. Oh, what a point. Well played, Iga. She gets it to the business end with a forehand cross court. And it's Zach's favourite time. It's business time. For all business time, can Svitolina hold her nerve and hold her serve? What do you think?
Yeah, I think she's got it. I mean, she's got to keep it aggressive.
You think she's going to win in straight sets, Zach?
No, I don't think so. I think Iga's going to find a way. Iga always...
you think it could go tie-break, potentially?
It could, yeah. But, I mean, those champions, they just have something, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some break points here. That's my prediction. And there we go. Double fault as soon as we hit the business end. Svitolina, is she going to get a little bit nervous? She's done so well to get to this position. But this is where the champions are made, like you said.
Well, I mean, those really greats, they just find a way to get the win. And I put Iga in that...
Iga's doing it right now. She's gone back to the wrong side. What has she done there? But what a shot from Elina. She's gone back the same way. Svitolina standing there. She put a racket to it and just sort of took the pace off it and made Iga have to hit a bit of an awkward volley. You'd expect her still to make it, but it was a bit of a laboured attempt from Iga. She didn't put much effort into it.
Exactly. I'm really surprised. Like, it looked like she didn't try for it.
It really did. It's strange. I mean, who was the guy who was jumping? Was it Steph the other day? Who was jumping all over the place?
Oh, Steph Tsitsipas?
Yeah, she could have done a bit of that. Or missed the backhand down the line, 15-30. I forget who it was who was putting everything in to try and get the ball back. Where they was just diving around.
Hubi.
No, I don't know if it was Hubi.
No, Fokina? No, Fokina.
Fokina usually does it. I'm pretty sure it's Steph, but maybe I'm wrong.
Steph? Might have been Steph. Yeah, I don't know. You just feel like those greats.
She's missed another first serve as well. Iga, is she going to step in? I think she's going to go down the line. She does. Yep. I can see it.
Are you watching the reflection of my glasses, JG? This is cheating.
No.
JG's going to predict every point.
A lot of tennis. I can tell you before it's going to happen. I can see by her body stance what she was looking to do. It was a second serve. I knew it was going to be a passive one. I can feel the nerves, and I just knew what Iga was going to do because I've seen it like clockwork before, and that is 2 break points.
She does like to do that. Yeah, this is going to be...
So here we go. This is another second serve. I think she's going to go back down the tee, so it's going to be a backhand from Iga, and she's going to go down the line again. Let's have a look. Down the tee. No, to the forehand. Got that one wrong. Here we go, into the rally. Good rally from both players. Iga hits the middle of the net. 1 break point save.
This is...
Benny and Svitolina, still a win for me. Of course, he did have her as a surprise package. But I don't mind him having his surprise package. I can't have him winning the overall bracket. Madison Keys is going to be doing that for me.
Was she who was she in your picks?
She was my finalist.
Madison Keys?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but yeah, she's getting there.
She's got Saba next.
Yeah, she could beat Saba. Although, man, I love Madison Keys, and it's so
it's
frustrating.
landed in. This is a really tense point. Big forehand. Iga missed it.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. And it's juice. Both break points saved.
She's still not 100% herself on grass. I don't know if it's something about the planting of the feet, the movement, but she doesn't play she doesn't miss on other courts, it seems like. And on grass, she misses a lot when you would think she wouldn't. So,
yeah, your boy Covey sums it up. Huge save for Juice. That was a big moment.
Oh my. Well, I won the men's Wimbledon last year. Out of 1,000,
I remember that.
I never got my present. I was just, but I did get.
Not?
I don't know what you had a lot of drama last year, so.
Oh yeah.
I did get a present from TNNS. I won $500 from them, but they don't do that anymore. But I won the men's, and I was number one in women's for a few days. This year,
I remember that.
This year,
who did you have in your final on the women's?
Last year or this?
This year.
Well, this year, I absolutely I have like the worst bracket I've ever had. Like I've bombed out of Wimbledon so bad, but so I've stopped looking. But I think I had Rybakina winning again.
Okay.
But
against two in the final, Saba.
I'm trying.
No, Iga maybe.
I have to check, but I can tell you that my bracket is so bad. This has got to be my worst brackets ever on both sides. So all of my pride over doing so well last year has bit me in the rear end.
It happens. Mine's not looking great either. Only Keys can save it now by getting to the final.
Well, Keys, I mean, obviously she had a good run, but the thing that's I love her. Oh, sorry. I should wait for you.
Oh, sorry, into the net. Svitolina holds. Come on, let's get the Ukrainian button out. Fly that flag.
Yeah.
Holy guacamole, Batman.
I was going to highlight that one. I like that. Covey and I are similar age, so...
Yeah, Covey's a legend. He's going to be covering the Djokovic one. Maybe I'm going to join for that too. I know Ben said he wants to join. I might join as well because I am really looking forward to it. Can Rublev do anything? My preview suggests not. I think Djokovic wins straight sets. But we're getting to that stage where champions can be made. This is the final 8. So if Rublev wants to make a real name for himself and go into the history books, now's the time. There's no better opportunity. I think players should be looking at playing Djokovic as an opportunity rather than a dread.
Yeah,
they should go into it with the thought of like, I'm not expected to win. If I can do something special now, my name will be remembered forever. Because I think he's that great of a player at Wimbledon. If you can beat him and be the one to break this crazy run he's had, you go down in how many pub quizzes for the next 100 years, or like you become an iconic name, more of a household name, especially in the UK with Wimbledon.
I sort of think that's what Hubie did. And then when you get to the point of it almost getting there, you get like, oh my God, I could. And then you have nerves again. I think you have to sort of just be like, I love this sport. I love playing. I love the battle. I'm going to play this ball like I love to play tennis.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, and I think Rublev does that. I think he's one of the only players who sort of he's just out there to destroy a ball no matter what. Like that's all he wants to do is break those balls. And I think I wouldn't underestimate him. I mean, I think because I don't think he's going to be. He's not going to be thrown off by the occasion, by the court, by anything. He's just going to go out there destroying balls. And he's been so many times at the later stages of this tournament of Grand Slams. So there's nothing new for him. So there's no like nerves. I don't think he will expect nothing. He will just play his best tennis. And you can always count on Rublev to do that. So I think he's more dangerous than people think. But at the same time, I personally I don't recall ever seeing Djokovic look so good in
ever.
the first.
No, he simply looks
ever.
sublime. And Iga right now is handling this pressure extremely well. She's going to serve maybe for a game to love. That's a really good serve. Return unreturnable. And this is exactly what she needed. She didn't, after the break point, you don't want her to capitulate and get in her own head. And she's managed to, it seems like, hold serve very easily. But of course, one more point to go.
Yeah, I sort of didn't expect her to have such a strong service game. I think this is really...
No, it takes a lot, especially after all the break points. And that does go into the net, and it is a game to love. Just over a minute. It was a quick one.
I think Iga gets a butt.
You want the Iga button?
Yeah, yeah.
Iga, SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Yeah, your boy Kavi and Sen. I hear Zach, Nicolette, Miles are also going to pop in for the Novak stream later. Yeah, it might be a busy one. Maybe no scoreboard, just all of our faces talking about the match. We've got Nicolette in the live chat saying, Kavi, I'll definitely be in the chat having a heart attack during the Novak stream. I don't think you'll have to, Nicolette. I think you'll be quite calm. You'll enjoy it. There'll be a breaker set. And there'll be no worries at all for the Novak fans.
We're always having heart attacks. Us Novak fans, this is back on the match now.
Oh, I missed that, but by the crowd's reaction, it was a great.
Iga had a big forehand winner to the left corner, to the inside in winner, but it's 15-all. This is very tight end of the second set. Oh, so that's how SVITOLINA is getting her aces, just very pinpoint down the tee serve. So it looks like Pegula lost. Is that true? So Vondrousova...
Are you joking? She was up a break in the third.
I'm not sure. I just see
That's
this
new
comment.
to me.
Let's
have a look.
Let's check the score.
Yeah, she did. 6-4 in the third. What happened to her?
Oh, wow.
I was convinced.
Yes,
she was
3-1.
4-1
Early
up.
break, JG. You said it. Early breaks are not...
She was 4-1 up, and then from that situation, didn't win another game and lost 5 on the bounce. And that's actually a good prediction from me and Ben. We both had Vondrousova winning that match.
Vondrousova could be the sleeper.
Yep.
Yeah. So Djokovic went 5 with a ginger last year. That's true. Sinner is the one who's always scared me since before the tournament. Before the draw came out, Sinner was the one I was scared of. Wow, there's another point here to watch.
Oh, it's a clean winner off the serve. 30-all. Iga doing a little bit better on the SVITOLINA serves at the moment when it matters as well. If you are just joining, please hit a like on the video. Give a like for Zach. He's done a great job so far.
I don't know what that means. I would say I put on
if you're new.
I forgot the whatchamacallit, the dress code, the GTO dress code backwards.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, you've gone with a backward cap now. So I put my glasses on as well, then we're matching.
What is this? What is this?
JG's Fame Gorge pub quiz. I think it's because earlier I said whoever beats Novak will be in every pub quiz.
Now we look like father and son. Here we go.
Look at this. Oh, it's a lot better as well. I can see the score.
Oh, I see. That serve hit some white powder, but I guess it was long. She didn't challenge.
Yeah, I think it was another line.
Up 40-30. Can she hold serve?
Oh, what a return that is. SVITOLINA comes in. It's going to pass. She does. What a pass to do that.
That was a great
so
point.
hard. She did so well to keep in it, then come in, past Iga at the net. SVITOLINA, remember the name.
Well, I
Not
think
going anywhere.
She knew that Iga was going to attack that corner because she'd done it twice there. And I think she just barely had enough to save it. It wasn't Iga's best return shot. And then,
Was that showing the ball was out?
I think I don't have sound, but I think that they were showing that the second serve was out. Is that what they were showing?
Potentially. I do have sound, but they didn't say anything on mine about it.
It sure looks like that's what they were showing, unless they pressed the wrong button.
Wait, Carver's saying, what a pass. This is crazy.
It was a great pass. Oh
We've
my
got Son in as well. How are we doing, Son? Let's go, Svitolina.
I would be so happy for her. She could break here and win it in 2. That would be just phenomenal.
Cheers, Ben, there. Just clarifying, it was actually me who had the correct prediction and not Ben. He had Vandroos for straight sets. I went for it in 3. So spot on. But you get 1 point for getting the right result. I give you a point.
I don't understand what this is referring to. JG's
so this is referring to the fact that when I was talking about if someone can beat Novak Djokovic, they'll go down in history. They'll be in the history books forever. They'll be in pub quizzes, and he's mocking me for saying pub quizzes like that's a big thing. It's not a big thing, but still, no one's ever going to ask about you in a pub quiz. So, who was the co-host? One of the co-hosts of Game to Love.
Yeah, no, I think it's.
They'll never say either me or you, Ben. So
no, there's so few players who beat them in the Grand Slams.
It should be a trophy in itself, I think, beating Djokovic at Wimbledon.
They always get mentioned. They always get brought up. Oh, remember that so-and-so.
What a shot that is.
Dustin Brown or different players who just had a...
True.
So, yeah, it is a great way to be to be famous, just to be the... But, I think...
What's this? Svitolina won 6 consecutive... Oh, the stat went. I've lost it. Seemed like a good stat. I saw a lot of world number 1s in there.
Well, she has 17 titles, which, we talk about...
I think she's very good looking at that stat against world number 1s as well. She's not someone who's going to fear away or get worried about playing a world number 1. And that's what we're seeing, because at the very at the very worst even, Svitolina is going to get a tie break in this second set. And I think before the match, she would have taken that, considering she won the first.
She can play loose, knowing that she's got...
What a return on the line from Svitolina. Great shot there from Iga. Iga goes down the line. She misses it. She misses it down the line. It's 15 all.
I couldn't believe it. I didn't even watch the ball because I was like, oh, that's a winner. And then I was like,
How amazing is it as well? Svitolina, a mother who's recently just given birth, out here just showing that you can be a mum and still go out and do well at Wimbledon and potentially beat a world number 1.
Yeah, it's amazing. I loved her versus Azarenka. I love Azarenka, and I would normally pull for Azarenka, but given different circumstances, it's a good point.
Yeah, I was down the line. What a good return, though.
I was just happy to see Svitolina come back like this, and of course, there's the Ukraine-Belarus narrative, so you sort of feel like you just want Ukraine to win, obviously. But they're individuals, but I just love her comeback story as a mother. But it was 2 mothers playing. Azarenka came back, she's long been back after having...
Her too. I really like her as well.
I love Azarenka. And she's, fellow Floridian, actually. She lives in Florida.
Ooh. I'm not sure if that hit the line or not. Potentially, this could be a second serve coming up.
Yeah, I think after playing Hubi, Djokovic is just going to be very happy to not be playing a serve bot.
Well, he'll have Eubanks in the final, probably.
Yeah, maybe. That would be so phenomenal. Oh, my gosh.
What a serve. Not a bad return again, but that is so good. From the serve +1 from Iga.
Bring her A game. She's really gotten herself back to like her normal state and her kind of her A game, her.
Well, Iga's been on the ropes of going out now in the last 2 matches. Bencic, 2 match points in the round before. Here, Iga pushing it all the way to a second set tie break, potentially. She's not going through convincingly.
Wow, that's a...
unbelievable ace, that is. It sort of just dipped in at the last minute from left to right. Great shot. And it is the famous tie break time. Over 2 hours on the clock. Svitolina took the first set 7-5. Second set's going to be a tie break. Let me know your predictions in the live chat right now.
So first in is Ben with a 7-4 Iga.
And
What do you
just,
think, Zach?
I hate giving predictions, but Svitolina had a great forehand winner behind Iga as she was running the other direction to start off. I'm going to go 7-4 Svitolina.
7-4 Svitolina. I think Svitolina's also going to win, but 8-6. I think it's going to be tight. We've got Alfredo in joining you with a 7-4. Gene's going for a 7-3. We know Gene, not the biggest Iga fan. How we doing, Gene? Been a long time since we've spoke. Your boy Kavi in with a 7-5 Svito. Suwoo Lim with a 7-5 Svitolina. Seems like more Svitolina at the moment, but that's just the people who are applying. So there's a few silent ones in the live chat.
Banks. Yep. That's not a tie-break pick. What is going on here?
I'm all here for Eubanks getting to the final. Iga serving 1-1.
1-1. Both
8
wearing
points
white.
coming up. Great serve.
They're both playing very solid in this tiebreak. Neither of them wants to miss.
Some good tennis. And it goes long. Svitolina with the early mini break. How good is she playing?
I know,
really
exactly.
Blowing me away. I mean, I can't believe it. She was down 3-1 this second set. She's playing phenomenally. Could Svitolina win Wimbledon? If she gets through here, surely she's in for contention to win the whole thing.
I mean, I still don't give anyone a chance against the power players, except for perhaps Jabeur. But if Jabeur get into the final, then the finalists on this side wouldn't play a power player. But
oh, Iga misses that one. She's gone wild. It's 3-1 Svitolina. And how mental would it be if we get Svitolina from Ukraine in the final of Wimbledon against potentially a Belarusian Sabalenka? That would make some news stories for sure.
Or a Russian pretending to be a Kazakhstani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Long way to go, though. Iga's still in this match, certainly. Never, ever write her off. She's the world number 1 for the reason. She has that special something like we was talking about. But that's an ace from Svitolina down the tee, 4-1. She's got a little cushion now.
Oh, wow. She's
great time to find an ace. She only found 2 aces the entire match and 1 in the tiebreak.
Yeah.
And a massive scream from her as well. I'm sure Gal Monfils is watching this. Probably isn't watching. He's probably so nervous he can't watch.
Well, I mean,
he must be so proud.
She's with everything going on in her life and the comeback. You have to wonder if this might be even like the best she ever plays. I mean, she's just playing at these critical points, like out of her body. She's like she's really bringing it. I mean, this is impressive.
The first serve, second serve coming up. Massive second serve. Can she get it in? What's her percentage? Second serve points won. Only 22% for Iga.
Oh.
Svitolina gets the backhand in. It's a great shot from Iga. Hits the line. Is that one going to land in? Oh, it's so close, but it's just long.
That was a point.
There's the hold. Iga there running back like she was going to have to do a tweener at one point.
That was a big hold. I mean, that was a nervy point there.
If you are just joining, please hit the like button on the video. Let's get to 100 likes. This one's a good match. I think it deserves 100. We've only got 67. We want another 30. Come on, everyone, hit that like button right now. We will really appreciate it.
Can Svitolina get to the semifinals or even finals of Wimbledon with a baby less than 10 months old?
Yeah, it's insane, man.
This is like...
why our country's at war.
I'm sorry. I've got 2 daughters. I cannot imagine. Like it's just ridiculous what she's doing here. I mean,
let's not jinx. There's a long way to go yet.
Yes,
Iga's still in this match for sure.
Yeah.
It's a great serve from her. Svitolina gets it back in play. Iga down the line. It's finished. Svitolina's going to have to serve big here. She's going to have to find aces. She's going to need some cheap points because it's going to be very difficult, I think, in this climate to overpower Iga on a tennis court. Iga's going to be ruthless, I feel.
Yeah, I think they both look like they're bringing their A game, but got to be a little nervous for Svitolina at this score. 4-3 is a tough score to be serving at.
Misses the first serve. Second serve coming up.
even for Hubi Hurkacz.
You can just feel the tension.
Oh
Iga steps
my
in.
gosh.
Massive forehand. And I think it's a winner off the back edge of the line. She couldn't have hit it any better if she tried, and we're back on serve just like that. Let's have a look at that one again. I mean, it was
inside,
very clean.
actually. It looked like it was back edge.
Inside, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I know.
Gosh.
That angle is always very tough. It looks to me the same as what you said, but
82 mile an hour return speed. First serves in. Iga gets it deep into the rally. Oh, Iga hits the net cord.
I can barely watch this myself.
Monfils, Elina, 2 points away. Come on, Elina. Do it for Ukraine.
Monfils must be freaking out right now.
God, this is
You
tense.
can imagine him. He's such a character. He's such a on the court when he's.
Though. Come on, Svitolina.
Yeah.
1 point is massive right now.
Oh, look, she's got two of the Ukrainian flag on her hat. She's rooting for Elina.
Yeah, Iga's a lovely lady as well. She's been very supportive of Ukraine.
Yeah, she's been great. It's nice of her to actually keep that on even while playing a Ukrainian.
Yeah, a lot of respect for Iga. Oh, she finds that as well. And Iga right now, in a way, if she takes this set, fair play to her. She's pulling out big shots. I mean, this is what a champion does, isn't it?
Exactly
what you're saying. Like, she's not played passive. She's not played within herself. What she's done, she's taken this match to Elena and thought, okay, you're playing really well right now. What I'm going to do is hit winners.
Yeah, there's
And
just
not giving
something.
her a chance. Elena's not had a chance to get on a racket on the ball.
Yeah. No, the greatest, they just have that.
Point
right?
now, though. She
That's what they
struggles with a
do.
ball toss. It's the biggest point of the match. By far.
Iga is going to be in that category of the greatest of all time. She's already building her resume very quickly.
Serves in, backhands, Svitolina. Cross court. It's going to be too good. It's going to be set point Iga now. 6-5. She's turned it around, and you've got to give her so much praise for this.
Can Svitolina pull an ace out of her hat here? This is out of her visor, I should say.
I don't fancy the rally. I
would
don't fancy a rally.
I don't fancy her nerves. I don't fancy her nerves. So it's like,
I think it needs to be an unreturnable, man.
Yeah, you sort of have that feeling. Oh, she got it back.
Oh, it's sliced up. Oh, it's taking a weird bounce. And that's out. She's going to challenge it. Iga says, come on. She's going to challenge it. I don't think we can press it, but I think Iga's just taken that set. Let's just wait for the confirmation.
It's out. You can press it.
It is out. It definitely is out.
Oh, my.
And with that, the second set is concluded. Iga takes it in a tie break. It was so close. And it's going to 3.
Iga, SWIATEK. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel. I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm the feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Respond to my wife, who is reacting to the end of this.
Well, absolutely insane. Iga, I don't know how she hung in there, but she took the set in the tiebreak. This one going to 3. I mean, Svitolina's playing really well, and I think we're in for a great third set.
Well, I think anyone.
Zach, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to quickly jump out because I've got a call to make, which I need to do urgently.
Okay.
Hopefully, I can be in a bit later. I know Ben's kicking about as well at some point, but I'll be in touch.
All right. Well, it's just wonderful having you on. It's far more fun and interesting, I think, for everyone, and you're always fun to. So yeah, get on, enjoy your call. I guess, can you watch during your call or no?
No, I can't watch.
Oh man,
Can't even listen.
Let's see what happens.
No. Yeah, we'll speak soon though. Cheers, Zach.
All right, cheers. All right, finally got rid of that guy, huh? Just kidding. No, it's sorry that JG has got some work going on, because I'm sure it's way better for you guys with 2 of us commentating, but the one thing I can do better is I can keep on top of comments. I have a very hard time checking comments when JG and I are going back and forth, or anyone is going back and forth. But yes, a lot of reactions to a very tense end of the second set. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up here before they start serving for the third. Yeah, I will highlight Adrian's analysis again because this is sort of a set well dug out in the end from SWIATEK. Tiny margins, but this is far from over. Yeah, I think what I was thinking is a little interesting is, Svitolina had to come back in the first set, and she found the will and the way to do it. And Iga sort of did the same in the second set there, just found a way to pull it out under pressure, under a very tight situation, down a set, and she just dug in. So now we have a third and final set with two players who are really playing. I mean, this is deservedly quarterfinal of Wimbledon match. It's a real, I mean, they both had tremendous rounds before. Swiatek barely beating Bencic, and Svitolina barely beating Azarenka, even closer perhaps, although I'm not sure if, both matches were as tight as they get. And this one may be, again, super tight. So far it has been. Actually, both sets have been super tight, but we'll see if one of them can run away with the third or if it's going to be a super tight final third set. Oh my. So I think it's an interesting, I sort of think that was my thought as well, Kavi, that either Iga runs away with it and gets a breadstick or a bagel or 6-2, or Svitolina battles it out to a super tie break. And then, would you favor Svitolina in a super tie break? I sort of would. I don't know. But I think it could go either way. I would call this match still a bit of a toss-up. I mean, I still think Swiatek has more power and more weapons and is very consistent with that. But on the other hand, when Svitolina got aggressive, Swiatek couldn't handle it. So it's like they both have sort of opportunity to get more aggressive and do better. I'm just not sure how comfortable Svitolina is with that, or how much she has it in her in the third set to bring out that power again and hit the court. Not just bring out the power, but hit the court with the power. So that's the question. I think she sort of falls back into her safe game style where she relies on the other player to make an error. And it's not really a good game style against Swiatek. On grass, it seems like it can work here and there, but even on grass, I wouldn't consider it a good approach because you just don't want to give Iga time. I mean, she's sort of like Alcaraz. You can't give her time. Your only hope is to win on your racket, being more aggressive. It's a good return from Svitolina, deep. But she can't stay in the keep your shoulder in. Svitolina, that's my problem. Just keep it in a little bit better and hit that ball better on the forehand. Ram had a Khabib. Oh, I'm back, Khabib. Oh, yes, I'm Khabib. Yes, I forgot. Yeah, Gene is repeating what Kavi said in his own way. This might be a blowout for Iga. It's definitely possible. Kavi, there's no in between. So you think there's no chance of a Svitolina blowout, which I agree with, and you don't think Iga would win a tight third set because you think Svitolina would just come through. It's a hard call. I would say when it gets down to the wire, I don't know who I would really back. They both have the champion mentality. I have read this comment after this point. So Svitolina serves nicely out wide. Oh, and then very good forehand, which Swiatek can't handle. And it's 15-all. Yes, Svitolina is serving very precise, very good placement. This version of Svitolina looks mentally stronger, more determined than we've seen previously. 100% agree with that. I think that's one of the key factors. I mean, yeah, I 100% agree with that. That's what I was thinking. And that with the combination of her sometimes more aggressive play, just makes her, I mean, she was a pretty solid top 5 player or top 10 player before taking the time off. But with the sort of looking mentally stronger, which the horrors of war as they are, does grow a kind of depth of, your emotional depth and your like ability to look at other things in perspective changes. But then also just having a baby, it's a whole different thing too, which has helped some players. Svitolina had a great rally with Iga there, but couldn't come up with the play at the net. So it's 30-all. So yeah, Adrian doesn't think that she will fold. I think Iga would have a shot in the tiebreak, to be honest. I mean, Iga always has a shot, right? She can come out with the win. She is she's going to go down in history books as one of the greatest female tennis players ever. I don't think there's any doubt about that. She's going to keep racking up some titles, and she's got that mentality, so you can't count her out. But at the same time, you do feel like Svitolina has the edge. Like she just has something about her. She's playing in a way that just normal people can't. 40-30. There we go. Oh, Sinner's playing now. Yeah, it's very hard. Kavi, I feel more empathetic now to your when you're trying to keep up with another match while doing commentary. It's harder than it looks. We'll have to. I would love to see updates from time to time in the chat if anything big is happening. Svitolina does like Wimbledon, KC points out, but I'm picking Iga. Yeah, I didn't remember that she had made this semifinals before here. Oh, wow. Swiatek. It does sort of look like Swiatek has got into her groove, and she's hitting her normal kind of shots. Those very deadly, like not too close to the line shots, but like close enough that they're hard or impossible to touch with the power that she puts on them. And she's sort of just going corner to corner a little better. I think Svitolina was determined not to miss that ball at the net after what happened to her before. Yeah, I have to wonder if she hadn't had that problem in the... Yes, Kavi will be doing Novak later, and I may join. I mean, I'm free to join, but if there's other people who want to be on it, then I'm not sure who is. There was like 4 or 5 people mentioned earlier, so I don't know what the plan is, but I'm happy to be on it with Kavi if someone else didn't want to be on it with him who's already made arrangements. We're having a good rally here, baseline rally. Big forehand hitting, and Iga takes advantage of Svitolina moving back to recover and goes behind her for the forehand inside in winner. One of her favorite shots in the sort of area of the court where she loves to hit it. Yes, Marquetta somehow pulled out the win after supposedly she was down 4-1 in the third, is what JG said. So she must have won 5 games straight, which must be a heartbreaker for Pegula, but she'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, I mean, war is horrible. Obviously, it's just the most. I mean, what's going on in Ukraine? I mean, I followed it closely for a long time, and it was just the most heartbreaking stuff. And obviously, that's horrible, but it builds a kind of depth of character, and I think that's one of Djokovic's greatest strengths is he has this sort of depth of. I don't even know if character is the right word, but there's something about value for life, your appreciation of life, and just knowing no matter how bad it gets, you can keep going if you can, of course. And I think that builds a strength in people that is hard to understand. Svitolina, brave lady, yes. Yes, so Jan Motyka, if he was not Polish, would be going for Svitolina. I mean, you have to. I think even if Iga lost, which would be a heartbreak for many Iga fans, and especially Polish Iga fans. Whoa, Svitolina bringing the heat on the return. Would still feel happy for Svitolina in this case. Oh, what was I missed what you were joking about. Yes, I mean, whatever works. I also have work I have to do, which is possible sort of to a degree if I'm not hosting, but frankly, when it's a Djokovic match, there's a lot going on with the following commentary as well, and the live your commentary and all that. So I may as well just clock out and do it if it's an opening. Yeah, JG and Ben are very busy today. Oh yeah, there was. Oh okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, oh wow, a lot of people want to do the Djokovic match, but I think there's a lot of. Well, I don't know how many of us are Nole fam, you could say, but I know you and Ben and I are. JG would be a nice balancing agent to to have, perhaps, but I don't know. There's pros and cons. Full Nole fam fandom going on would be appreciated by Djokovic fans, whereas those who prefer a little more. What is Iga doing? I'm sorry, not sure what she's her problem is. If anyone. I'm not sure what happened there. I can't figure out what happened even on the replay. So if anyone knows, yeah, let us know in the commentary, because that was very strange. And I don't know what Iga's problem was, but she had a funny way of showing it. And now she's down 15-40. Wow. She thought it was a double bounce. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if she thought it was a double bounce, and then but the ball wasn't coming back anyway. Yeah, very strange hindrance motioning. So it was a double bounce, but she didn't hear a call for that. But I mean, the ball wasn't coming back anyway. So I mean, maybe she thought it might. Very weird situation there. But second break point here, 30-40. SWIATEK is 3 for 5 on break points, 60%. Svitolina is 4 for 5 on break points. That's the first break point she didn't win. So chance to keep her stats up on that. She's playing pretty aggressive, but she's not dictating exactly. So yeah, she should have played more aggressive there. It's a deuce. She let it turn into a power hitting rally, and Iga came out on top. Two great return winners to start the game. Not remotely going away here, not yet anyway. That is correct. She is really although I just feel like she should have put a little bit more into that last chance for break there. She sort of missed I think she got too tentative. She was just tried to not miss instead of trying to be aggressive. Or maybe she was trying, but it wasn't enough. Oh, now another power hitting rally. Oh my gosh. They were just it's like an arm wrestling match. Like just seeing who would come out on top, and SWIATEK ended up pulling the ball wide for another break point. No, I am a fan of women playing 3 out of 5. So I would politic for that, because I just think 3 out of 5 sets can be epic. On the other hand, well, just to be frank, women sometimes have to play when they have a lot of cramps for some reason, and we get a break. Not for some reason, for obvious reason, but hold on a second. We got a break here, so we got a break point. Where's the break point? Oh my, I got used to Josie. And Svitolina gets a button. Yeah, I would favor women playing 3 out of 5 in the slams at least, but I mean, they obviously have monthly challenges sometimes that make it very hard to compete, and they still compete. But I think pushing 3 out of 5, I think it's a bit, I don't know. I would have to have a woman tennis player chime in on that, but I feel like it's a bit of a push. And also because women are not so dominant normally on serve, you have matches already that are quite flip-floppy, and might be a bit flip-floppy to have them play 3 out of 5, but I definitely would not go to 1 out of 2. That not 1 set matches. That's ridiculous. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there's a challenge. Yeah, Kavi is saying, I always wanted women's semifinals and finals and Grand Slams to be 3 out of 5. There's a challenge with the idea of making the end of the tournament 3 out of 5. And I think I'm not in favor of that for men's, but, maybe that would be the best situation. You should be, I think 3 out of 5 in the semifinals and finals of a slam on the women's side. I think that would be, then you would get those epic matches. I mean, that's what you want with the 3 out of 5. It's not like you want the first round 3 out of 5 off. I mean, you can get, comebacks in the first round and stuff, but it's those epic end of Grand Slam 3 out of 5 matches that are just, those are the matches of the history books. Those are the best matches ever. And on the women's side, you never get that because they're 2 out of 3. So beautiful slice on the line from Svitolina. She is not letting up. She's really taking everything at this. And she's up 30-love with another great serve down the tee. Yes, she doesn't have the power serving, but see, I haven't been watching her that much, and she's definitely got the placement. She's got that kind of Djokovic kind of placement serving on grass that's working very well. So there's another one. Ace down the middle. Yeah, this is Adrian with perfect commentary today. Svitolina's just knuckling down, trying all she can to live with Swiatek in the cross court. Who will blink first? Exchanges when they happen. Finding enough depth power when the option is there. And Adrian, sorry, I didn't catch, but I asked earlier if you're female or male, Adrian, I've known both male and female Adrians, so. Well, I don't think it needs to be sped up. This is an epic match, and I'm really enjoying it. So I wouldn't rush the conclusion unless you don't. I know you're eager to see the next match, and that's the issue. But this is what we have, and it's a great one. 40 love, great. Oh wow, great slice save, deep into the corner, but Swiatek handles it like it's nothing. Great winner down the line on the backhand. I recall the U.S. Open final between Iga and Ons. Ons didn't find her groove until she was down a set in a break. Yeah, great point. I think that's happened a lot, right? In the finals, yeah, we've seen that quite a lot in finals where they struggle to get just into the game, into the match before it's over. And 3 out of 5 really gives more opportunity for that. And I think you can also say, well, I think winning 3 out of 5, yeah, I don't know. There's maybe a little more proof that you're the better player. But yeah, this is really a tight 40-30. Okay, useful that they're on serve. Thank you for that. Safulin and Sinner on serve. Oh man, I don't know how much Svitolina was. I don't know what she was. I mean, that was a bit of a very difficult shot from the ball that she was receiving, but she missed it. Everyone's Rublev Nole prediction. Well, I mean, no one's predicting anyone beats Nole, I think, right now. But that's a good question. I think Rublev could get a set. Maybe even 2. Rublev's a fighter. He just doesn't have much of a serve for this. Oh, Svitolina playing so aggressive and so just determined. She just got something. I mean, you just have to love and laugh when you look at her face. What she's got on her face right now is just like these feelings of like everything. Like she just bringing everything that she's built up in the past year and putting it into her game. And it's, oh my God, you got to love it. I don't know what Swiatek's crying about. It was a big winner shot there. There she got it. She held with, again, she played more aggressive. And I think she just needs to keep doing that and not get too, she gets into this, she falls back into like a get the ball in the court game that is never going to beat Iga. And I think if she keeps up with the aggressive play style, then it's a fight, then there's a chance, you know? And obviously she's winning it right now, but I wouldn't say she's definitely going to win if she keeps playing aggressive, because Iga can also play very strong, aggressive tennis, and she might get used to the rhythm if Svitolina is bringing it consistently. So maybe there is a benefit to like the off and on that she's doing here. I don't think that's what she's doing on purpose. I think she's just sort of probably either falling back into her old habits or just getting a little tired and taking some off. But when she, I mean, it's useful too. You know, if you try to play aggressive nonstop, you probably end up, that's kind of a Basilashvili, Ostapenko, Sabalenka challenge of how do you not start hitting errors. So maybe it's a smarter play what she's doing, keeping sometimes playing harder, sometimes less. But when she needs to, she puts more into it. I don't know how much is strategy, how much is instinct, and how much is just is other factors. But she definitely got her chances right now. 3-1 in the third, although Pegula was up 3-1 in the third, and she lost. So this is far from over. Adrian Ismail. So I've known a French guy named Adrian. I'm trying to think of others. But I think I've known more female Adrians. So I was... What bothers is that Elina did not shake hands to Russian players. This is a deal among all... I think it even goes beyond tennis, that Ukrainians and Russians or Belarus Russians Belarusians have agreed to do that. I think for the most part, I think many of the Russian and Belarusian players are sympathetic with the Ukrainians, but they don't feel like they can do anything or do much, and it's not worth risking their lives in a way, quite literally, to do more. But I think they just don't really feel like they have any influence on it. Wow, was that on the line? Oh my gosh. She's got 2 break points to go up 4-1 with a ridiculous winner. It's not on the line, but just deep in the court. Wonderful winner deep in the court. She's 71% on break points today, 5 for 7. And she's got 2 here if she doesn't convert the first. She doesn't convert the first, so it's 30-40. And she's got 1 more break point. Yeah, the Vamos Tennis Podcast. What's wrong? What's the problem with long women's matches? I don't know. I don't know how female tennis players feel about the idea. I know some female players. Oh, she gets the break. It's 4-1. Oh, I got a button. Break. Where's the buttons? And Svitolina obviously... Sorry, I'm having trouble getting used to how do I get the comment off before. But yes, Iga has talked about it, and Qinwen Zhang has talked about it, that sometimes they have their monthly menstrual cycle, and it's very hard to play tennis in that time. And I don't know how it is, but they've spoken about it, and if they struggle to play in a 2 out of 3, I wonder if it's, I don't know the difference between playing a 2 out of 3 and a 3 out of 5 in that situation, so I don't really know. But obviously for a long time men have played 3 out of 5s, women 2 out of 3s. And yeah, Casey, what bothers you is a handshake, not people being killed in a war. Come on. Yeah, it's a very tricky case. I think it's very hard. I think everything to bring attention to the issue and to protest the war is worthwhile. But I understand too that people are individuals, and they don't support the war, so why should they be treated? But it's not really about that, And I think they've come to a nice agreement where they've agreed they don't shake hands. Azarenka gave the thumbs up, I think, to Svitolina after the match the other day, which is what they're doing, and Svitolina back. Yes, Swiatek does take a long time to serve. That's true, Milos. She has an idol. His name is Rafael Nadal. Iga's frustrated. Yeah, Iga's quite frustrated. It's not close to over. It might look like it at 4-1, but this is there's no serve bot in this. Although Svitolina is doing a pretty good job of pretending to be one. There's no serve bot here, and it takes a lot to get over the line at 4-1 in the quarterfinal in the third set of Wimbledon. But for sure, she's got a real opportunity here. Owen is going for Rublev to win in 4. Suwon Lim, Nole in 3. Don't know if Rublev can play the mental game. I just don't know if he can keep up with Djokovic's level of serving and returning in this tournament. Svitolina with a big forehand winner. Did not choke under pressure there. 30-15. For the chance, she's 2 points away. Oh, that ball dropped a bit. That's just a clean shot. It's a great. What a great view of how to hit that shot. Thanks for all the predictions. You're talking about the time in between points. I see what you mean. It could take a bit shorter. Yes, for sure. Yes, plus the thrill of her comeback is gone. I don't know. This is not over yet. Sinner starting to pressure the Saffiolin serve. Yeah. Sinner scares me. I thought Galan played magnificently against him the other day for a while. And it was like, wow, this is a tight battle. And then Sinner just Svitolina with the ace to go up 5-1. Nobody picked Svitolina blitzing Iga in the third. If this happens, my goodness, nobody thought it. Nobody picked that. But yeah, Sinner just kept going with that pressure and power, and eventually Galan couldn't keep up. And man, it sure makes me nervous. He's been the one player I've been scared of all tournament for Djokovic before the draw came out. Iga will have to pull a Vondrousova to win now, but I'm seeing this comment late, and actually she has to do more because it's 5-1. But she's trying her best, aggressive, coming to net, hitting the winner. Svitolina's return has been decent today, but the attacking ground strokes, power/depth she's finding, it's an extra dimension. She's just better than she was before. She's improved. Double break. Yeah, 100%. I mean, a lot of people didn't like her before because she didn't have any real aggressive, power, fun kind of attacking game. And I think she's really turned a corner, and she looks like a different player. I mean, she sort of goes back and forth, but it's also great to have different skill sets and different play styles. I think that's very important in a tennis match. This is one of my problems with quite a handful of players on the men's side who sort of have a very robotic kind of predictable game. And I have to talk about that another time. Heard some coaches talk about it too. All right, she's up 40-love. Swiatek is not giving in easily now. Saffiolin looks in supreme touch. He's hitting them so hard. Oh, gosh, a fun game to watch, it seems. Greetings, what's your name? I think you're talking to them or me. I don't know. I'm Zach. I'm not JG's dad. Some people joke that I am. I find it offensive. Iga missed that one. 40-15. Roger button. Do I owe someone a Roger button? I will press, if I have the Roger button, I will do it in case, just on the off chance that I did owe someone a Roger. Oh, I don't think I have a Roger button. I'm not sure what that refers to anyway. You guys second serve now. But yeah, I don't have a Roger button. Svitolina has turned on cruise control in this set. Yeah, I don't know if I would call it cruise control. She just stepped on the accelerator. I mean, she put it on. She stepped on the accelerator and then she put it on cruise control. Oh my gosh. Whoa, great movement. Backhand winner. Oh, wow, down the line. That was wonderful. Bencic should have dispatched Iga, Todd Hill says. Don't know. That was a tight match for sure, though. Some serious pressure on Iga now. Casey says, yeah, she's performing under the pressure, but Svitolina is not giving in easily, and it's 5-2 at last for Iga. Should I give her a button? I don't think so, right? It's Did I stream in spring 2022 with Ben? Probably, yeah. I don't really remember. I'm too old to remember things well on timelines, but I did stream with Ben and JG a few times in the past before I got too busy for it. Sinner had triple tie break. I got to catch up. Sinner broke. Okay, Roger button from yesterday. I don't know what that's about. Sinner did break. I am not surprised. Sinner's got a cakewalk to the semifinals. I don't care what anyone says. His draw was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen Svitolina play this well, Gene says. I think we are all in agreement. Svitolina she's added dimensions to her game. I mean, she had a very solid top 10 game. And now she's added an attacking mindset, and she's got the skills for it. And I think I just like, too, that she can go back and forth. She can sort of play more. I mean, it's not the same level. Obviously, no, Djokovic is a different level. But Djokovic has that as well. He can play defensive or he can play offensive, just depending on the match and the opponent on the other side. And I think Svitolina is sort of learning to do the same. Yeah, no drop-off. I was concerned that she might have an energy drop-off. I mean, seriously, what the heck prep was Svitolina doing for this tournament? And then I thought she shanked that ball out, but it fell in to the deep left corner. And she's got 15 love on serve in a crazy point. Wow, what a score. Loving this. Exactly. Oh, Max, this is one to watch back. And she hits the chalk. Oh my gosh. Kudos to Iga for returning that serve. But it's still, Svitolina jumped on it and hit the winner into the corner. 30 love. Holy moly. Yes, this is a huge service game. I got to catch up here. I would say that Svitolina has been relentless. Yes, relentless. Adrian, perfect word. She's got that in her eyes. You can see it. She's like, I'm putting everything from the war, from the baby, from my time off, from everything into this. And she's just like relentless. Good second serve there. Oh, good backhand. Oh my gosh. And she's going to hit a winner like that to set up a triple match point. OMG. Where's the match point button? I can't find it. I saw it earlier. I got to get used to where these buttons are. Well, I can't find the match. Oh, here it is.
Match point.
This is something else. 100% agree. This is wild. Oh, did she hit she double faulted. She either double faulted or hit the line, but it seems she double faulted on her first match point. Please don't blow this. You've got an opportunity here. She rejoined the tour in April, the Vamos Tennis Post says, but what she has achieved in a short space of time is incredible. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Wimbledon. She joined a little before that, but I mean, seriously, it's still what she joined in April, like 5 months after giving birth, like to her first child too, and she wins it. Oh my gosh, she can't believe it. She can't believe it herself. She's in shock. Oh my gosh. Elina Svitolina. Monfils must be jumping up and down. Oh, look at the... Oh, Iga's being as good of a sport as she can be, I think. And Svitolina is just almost in tears. She's laughing. She's kissing oh my gosh. She's just... look at it. She can't believe it, I think. Look at that. She beat the world number 1. Everyone was picking Iga to get to the finals. I think that was pretty... I mean, a lot of people were picking her to win. And nobody picked Svitolina to get to the finals, let's be honest. And she's on her way to the semifinals now. This is an amazing result. Oh my gosh. I'm going to look for... Svitolina is playing out of her mind, Jean says. Yeah, in that last game even, she didn't go for safe, thankfully. She didn't try to do what she did a few times in the match where she tried to play safe. No, she went for big winners and she hit them. And she absolutely won the match on her racket. She didn't wait for Iga. She decided, I'm going to take this match. I'm going to hit winners. And she finished the match off in style. It was not an ace, no, but she did win just definitively there. Wow. I mean, I would like to turn the sound on, but I'm not sure if that's would risk getting the channel in trouble if it heard the same sound. Svitolina versus the lefty Vondrousova is intriguing. Yes, definitely an intriguing matchup there. Vondrousova, someone else who wasn't really picked to win or go to the finals, is now in the semifinals against Svitolina. She's known as a great grass court player. She's had some very tight matches. She had a very tight one against Buskova. She barely beat Pegula, so she's just fought her way through. But I mean, Svitolina has even more, I would say, against Azarenka, now SWIATEK. Well, I don't know. It's comparable, maybe. But, wow. Congrats, Svitolina. What an upset. Great performance. Yeah, crazy. Casey, yeah, crazy semis matchup, Todd. Who could have predicted? Yeah, I would like to see if anyone has that semifinal in their bracket. I would bet money even that nobody has both of them in the semifinal. Congrats to Elina for Max. Spence, I see Rybakina win Wimbledon and a 1000 Masters. Maybe she will become world number 1 at the end of the year. Yeah, I think she might. I as well. And I love Rybakina, so I'd be happy for her. But also, yeah, don't think it's allowed. If I put the sound on, I might get a copyright notification. They might get in trouble with YouTube hearing the same sound that's copyrighted by Wimbledon. And so well served out. Yeah, she didn't. I mean, I was nervous for her. I was like, she might throw this away. But even with she had a double fault, but she got over that quickly and decided to put everything into it. Honestly, what a performance. Awesome tennis. Loving the intensity and level she's bringing to this Wimbledon. 2 more matches to go. Yeah, maybe. I agree. I mean, I didn't ever dislike her, but I was never a big fan. But man, I'm becoming a big fan of hers. Yep. Who's arrogant? Oh, Iga. I don't know if arrogant is the word for Iga, but she definitely assumes that she should always win. And I mean, I guess you could call that arrogant, but I think she just has very high expectations for herself, and always thinks that she can win, which is what great players do. Vamos, see her last match. She didn't even shake opponent hand. Yeah, that's an agreement that's Ukrainians and Russians and Belarusians have made together, and I think not just in tennis. And she didn't seem fazed at all by the second set tiebreak loss from 4-1 up. No, yeah, mentally tough. That's she could have folded. I think a lot of people thought she might have folded in the third set, but she came out she played a lot of the third set the way she played the end of the first set, I think, and she just came out aggressive, going for her shots, not being scared. I'm so happy for her. She looks she looks lovely there. You have to be very confident to win. Yeah, you have to be confident. I mean, you have to believe in yourself beyond all odds to get to this level. You don't spend so many years and so much work practicing without the belief that you can do great things and be great. And yeah, the Iga and Svitolina did have a nice little hug and smile together at the end of the match at the net. Iga is, of course, very supportive of Ukrainian situation. Poland in general is very welcoming and supportive. A lot of Ukrainians now in Poland, and Iga even wearing the Ukrainian flag on her hat even while playing Ukrainian. I think that's classy. Nice job, Zach. Thank you, Kavi. Sometimes I feel like I'm imitating you when I say thanks for the commentary. Thank you, the Vamos Tennis Post, for the great comments. You provide a lot of great insights during the match. Appreciate it. Elina is the best. Got a big fan there asking a caster. Is that true that Iga didn't shake Belinda's hand? Oh, I do not know what happened at the end. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else knows. A couple more minutes if anyone wants to chime in. Thanks, Zach. Great to have you on. I should be ending this broadcast in a moment now that the commentary is pretty much wrapped up, I think, and Svitolina is signing tennis balls. And yeah, if anyone has an answer for KC, I don't know about that. But if not, I think I'm going to call it a show. Epic match. I'm very happy. I didn't know if it was going to be... I thought it would be an epic match, but you also wondered. You never know with Iga. She can just blow so many people out of the water. But it ended up being an epic, and Svitolina, I just couldn't believe it. Look at her reaction. She can't believe she won. She's in shock as much as anyone, I think, which is just beautiful. So thank you all for tuning in. Catch Kavi doing the Rublev Djokovic match on the same court soon. So yes, that will be big. And I hope to join Kavi, but if we'll see. So thank you all. Peace and have a good day.